up if I don't change it. So it's
Yeah,
really
I
annoying.
played League once and I forgot to change it back, and like my whole VOD was like, "Oh, you played League the whole time."
The mics are on, right? The music isn't on.
No, it's not on.
Test. Oui. Yeah, it's
Are
on.
we gonna talk about the four
My
new
mic's definitely on.
members?
Are we gonna talk about what?
The 4 new members coming in.
I thought it was.
Was it
3?
3? I thought we.
I mean,
Dude,
we'll
the house
think
next
about
door
it.
is gonna be lit. We're actually like getting that whole house.
Oh my!
my-
I can't believe we actually sold out the neighbors. Like,
they were cheap, so it worked out.
yeah, it's not that bad.
We told me that's from my grandma.
Cheap Omega.
Got us
My
all our
grandma's
merch,
retirement
though.
home.
Yeah. 10 more minutes.
I like food.
I keep
Do you
forgetting
want
to
this
meet our
bread?
neighbors.
Don't
I know
give me
you
your
do.
goddamn bread.
Eat it. I
I'll
know.
eat leftover bread.
Dude, you know, one time I was sleeping and then I heard the neighbors and they're like a bunch of like 12-year-olds and they're like, "You play Fortnite? Yeah, I play Fortnite. Oh my god."
Joking.
No, it was as clear as day.
Oh, that's so cute.
It was like, little did they know, they live next to Fed. I'm just kidding,
Yeah.
just kidding.
Professional Fortnite player.
No, I'm kidding.
Welcome to another Poki ASMR.
No, you did it. You did it wrong. It's
Whatever. That shit creeps me. Gets me scared.
What creeps you? ASMR?
Yeah.
Dude,
It's like
actually,
someone's gonna hurt me.
I think you should try ASMR through different lens. Like I tried it with just me Mimi's like purring, and it fucked me up.
Can you do ASMR with any mic or?
Stereo mics are preferred. I mean, yeah. Mono mics are not, but you can still do it.
Demo's
I always
ASMR.
want to try it. I still want to try ASMR. Do it. Chocolate. It's like the one thing I remember. You're doing a great job.
Lily, you look really good today, by the way.
I know.
Wow. I
told her
didn't
that too.
notice.
She hates when you call
Lily,
me.
there's
Look at
nothing
that,
wrong
look
with
at
looking
this
good.
hair, look
So you
at
did
the
your hair.
eyelash.
Why didn't you dye your
Look at
hair?
the eyeshadow.
Dude, I love the red. The red complements your hair, and then
And
the
like
black
the
like
ombre.
adds
They're
some
bullying me.
contrast.
This
No,
is
you
bullying.
agree with me,
Ombres,
right?
Be careful, you might
No.
get banned for 30 days.
What?
Are we gonna talk about
That's
that?
my first topic.
Oh my god, that's such a good topic. I'm very excited to talk about that because
He's your BFFL.
oh, he's not. Nah.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
Steven's like an acquaintance, not really a friend. I just take pity on him.
Could you make
Hey, Timers.
you hear this awesome one? Let me know. Aw, she looks really cute.
She looks adorable.
Man, I came downstairs and she looked at me and then she smiled. What the frick?
I don't know why I swear.
Yeah. I don't know.
Remembrance of Steven Bonelli the second.
Are we on or no?
No, we're not on. We're on in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, at exactly 6.
I love it when Tammy and Mimi play together.
Oh, dude,
Do you
I have
hear the
I have so many videos.
Is that the laptop?
Yeah.
That's the laptop. Yeah.
You're $2,500. You better not be
I'm
making no
telling
fan
you-
sounds.
You need like a 4K
Wait, is this the
laptop.
same laptop we used last time?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, y'all still struggling.
Can I just like turn off the damn fan? Do you hear it at all?
Honestly, what you know what like other people.
If we just keep
Dude, we
talking,
should
we'll
just-
drown
Actually,
it
like
out.
I don't think you can hear it.
I
but
don't
just
think you
wanna
can
make
hear it
sure.
either.
Hear like a constant sound, but it's not like. It's not like
Thanks, Albert.
Okay, wait. Everybody, don't talk for 10 seconds so I can like subtract that sound. What the? Oh my. Whatever. That was good enough.
Wait, can I go grab my charger really quick?
Yeah.
Damn, being late
Remember when
to
you
Poki
said you had
podcast,
to go
that's
get your
crazy.
cocaine, but you meant Coca-Cola? Who makes that mistake, man?
Wait, you
No,
got
It's a crackhead.
He was like, I need to go get my cocaine. And I was like, what the hell? And he goes, sorry, I meant
Fed does
Coca-Cola.
cocaine?
He does some kind of coke. Man, you know, nowadays when people say Team Moki, I don't know whether they're shipping me with Mo or Myth.
Nope, I took one for the team for a solid 6 months, and then I passed it on to Fed. Fed's passed the torch on to Myth, and we'll see where that goes.
The shipment torch.
See, when you get shipped, it's actually such a bad thing. You're getting indirectly cockblocked. Like
Same,
girls
yeah,
stopped.
yeah.
Girls wouldn't DM me when the whole Moki thing was going on.
Girls
Now
DM?
my DMs are flooded.
Oh wow.
I'm
Yep.
sure they are.
Yeah.
They are flooded.
Flooded. How many do you get every day?
And
I
how
don't
many
count,
are from
I
my
can't count that
cat's
high.
Instagram
Yeah,
account?
count that.
I
Yeah.
dropped out. I can't count
Do you
that high.
respond to every single one? Do you pick and choose?
Yeah, you know, so, like it's hard. I can't go through every single one, so it's honestly random.
Oh wow.
Like, they're all
so
10s
random
anyway.
Girl every day.
Yep.
Damn, Mo, you living the life.
Tonight I got a date with Fedmyster.
Oh, I did not hear good things about that girl.
Wait, that girl?
I
Damn.
did not hear good things. I'd be careful if I were you.
What'd you hear?
Not good things. Christine.
I hear she's
Oh.
pretty flexible.
The thing is a bit in your face,
Oh,
and we need to
shit.
show
How
you're
do I
beautiful.
do that connect? I don't know.
I'd say maybe like close in the arm of it.
Oh, the arm, sure.
You come in too. Actually, yeah, come in. Oh my god, her outfit is so cute. I'm gonna start
this
a
good?
Facebook fan page. I want to kiss LilyPichu.
You don't need to start a fan page to make that come true.
Y'all sus as hell.
Poki podcast
What do you mean
is canceled for today.
Listen, sus doesn't just go to males; it goes to females too.
You can do a donation goal. I'll split 50-50.
I want 5% commission.
The fuck? Why? What did you do?
'Cause-
What
yeah.
did you do? What is your part in this?
You know,
Oh my god.
I'm free.
wait. Oh, I'll be this because you paused it.
available.
What?
I'm just saying.
Oh, we know.
Whatever.
We're still talking about Mo's DMs?
No.
There ain't much to talk about if you don't.
Holy shit.
You say that.
Is that my Mimi?
Tomorrow when you can't sleep at night, don't blame me.
Ew! Yeah, from you laughing like that.
Dude,
That's the only
live
thing
right
that
next
makes
to
me
you.
wake up. That's the
Dude,
only thing
poor
that wakes
Scara.
Yeah, no, I actually like. Yeah,
me up. We both know
Next-
Scar sleeps like a baby.
Yeah, he
doesn't hear
does.
I'm gonna
shit
do my
at
best to
night.
try to wake Scar up. That'd be funny.
Make sure to like bang the walls a little bit.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'll bring it downstairs too to the basement.
You don't have to come to the
There's a few
Dude,
couches
Dude, there's
here.
a couple couches here.
No, it's
Oh yeah,
fine.
use this area. Not
You can use that camera too.
Toast will be mad.
Okay.
So.
Who cares about Toast? He told me to go back to India. Goddammit. I'm doing whatever I want in that
He
room.
was like, gotta send him back to India. I actually died.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's interesting because it relates to one of the topics.
India?
Racism.
Something like that. Something like that.
Whatever.
Something like that. Dun, dun, dun.
What time are we doing? Night market?
Oh, whenever we're done. We're like an hour after this. Late.
Stop, it reminds me of Stephen Bonelli II, and he was banned, you
The
know.
Have you gotten
second.
India, or is it still like?
He was banned for 30 whole days, Mom.
Wait, 30 whole
No
days?
spoilers. Wait, I have.
Wait,
I
actually-
have the whole.
I actually didn't know this.
We need to talk.
I haven't-
We're gonna talk
okay.
about this.
Yeah.
Alright.
I
Exciting.
I wanted to talk about it.
Oh, by the way, like, is there anything you guys want to talk about?
I was on the nutrition podcast with the memes, and I was so expect some memes.
Okay,
Alright.
go on.
I was
I
under
have
the
nothing
impression you would
prepared.
come prepared.
I am.
As Poki's podcast, I expected the
I
topic.
have. Listen, I'm just. Listen.
Can we talk
Oh
about
my god, goddamn, you did more work than me in school. What the hell?
So I'm prepared. I'm just opening up the floor to you guys. Is there anything you want me to add on to? You just ripped out my. Why did you have to do that?
Wait, how did you rip that
I
out?
don't.
Dude, your strength is.
What can I say?
Okay, not this. We're gonna talk about everything aside
Oh.
from that.
What do you think? Why? What is that? What happened?
We can talk about anime.
We're gonna talk about that at the end.
Oh, we're not talking about that one? Oh, I thought you were talking
Why
about...
should we talk about anime here when LilyPichu has her own incredible anime podcast?
That I was never
I mean,
invited
I
to.
could go on.
LilyPichu.
You know what? He actually got into a series, so I'm actually happy.
Yeah, you're pointing to Mo, by the way. Not to me. She
I
was
don't think
pointing.
it's on our face. Is it on us or no?
No.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
No, she
why
was-
not? What's the point of us? What's the difference?
This
Let
is
me
secret.
get the moneymaker out there.
So how much money?
Why did I get so quiet?
Anyways, as I was saying, is there anything you guys want to talk about? Okay. What pissed you guys off this week?
Pissed me off. Like, existing.
Go on.
Fed.
Thanks, Albert.
Thanks,
Really, that's
Albert.
it. There's no way nothing pissed you guys off. This is
Oh.
a safe space for you all.
Safe space.
what made me angry
Oh,
today.
what made you angry?
I was having one of those days where like I could not put up with Twitch chat. And it just felt like every other message was like, hey Poki, like you have exactly 14 eyelashes. Poki, the back of your hair is messed up. Poki, you have this one strand of hair flying off at exactly northwest 345. Like every single
Well,
message
of course
just
they're gonna
made
try to
me
nitpick when they can't
want
find anything else
to
to
die.
God, I swear,
You're
if I
so
were a
smooth.
guy,
Yeah,
I'd
no,
have,
I
like
think the same
8
thing.
girlfriends.
I'd be your girlfriend
What
if you were a guy. Anywho,
Fed, don't even try it. Don't look at me.
I'm like looking at her.
The League community is just like made me so adjusted to all the toxicity that I get. Like I legit get flamed to the next level every single day, and I'm just like, oh, nice. It was a normal day. It's pretty good.
What the heck?
Like, it's just
But-
crazy actually. League community.
I feel like it's pretty normal to flame.
Sometimes, but like most of the time
Dude,
it's like
when I play soccer, dude, people flame each other all the time,
yeah,
and that's pretty.
soccer's not League of
That's pretty
Legends.
normal.
Yeah, but it's like, does your team flame you all the time?
Yeah.
Or do you guys ever actually like, feel like a team?
Well, I mean, there's like moments of both, you know. Like, but I definitely felt like there were moments where I was getting fucking flamed by my own teammates.
Oh,
It made me feel really bad.
I guess just sometimes you're like more prone to being annoyed by it, you know?
Yeah. Just like League, you have bad days.
I'm dying. Can someone else host today? I feel like I'm coughing a lot.
Yeah, Mimi, let's go.
Listen, no.
Meow.
Taking a picture of you.
Sorry, football.
Sorry, was that an Instagram story?
yeah, just a little video.
Damn.
Listen, if Mr. Oreo's not gonna give me a goddamn picture, I gotta make
Okay,
Instagram videos
listen.
myself.
Mr.
You
Oreo.
said like sometime around Saturday, okay? Let me check exactly what he said.
Goddamn.
Aw.
Well, I've been
This is
2
still
minutes,
my
guys.
favorite.
That's such a cute picture.
Look at the way
There's
she
a-
staring.
Yeah, she's actually
There's
looking
fucking
at him.
stars in her eyes.
That was
Picture
when
just
you weren't
Tammy,
here
like,
and she would
looking
wake
at
me up
Mo.
at like 5 a.m. just like breathing in my face with her breath.
Yes, doggy breath. It's cute. Come on.
Yeah, cute after I throw up, maybe.
The guy from the Equinox gym, the one who's like selling us memberships, he like texted me. Did he text you?
I haven't checked. But he called a bunch of times.
Yeah. And that was just like the last straw. Oh, he said to anyways.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, no, I was cheesed and I was not having a good day.
Oh my god.
And like the fact that he called, left a voicemail, called again, emailed, and then texted me. And like, when did we go there? Like 2 days ago?
3 days ago.
3 days ago. I was cheesed.
You've been getting cheesed all day.
Yeah.
What does cheese mean?
Sorry, Spawn.
No.
Chat helped me there, joining me.
Anyways.
1 minuto.
Honestly, caffeine's so overrated. It just makes me feel like shit and it makes me break out. But it gets me hyped for like 10 minutes. God damn.
10 minutes worth.
I hate this drink. I'm not gonna say it. True, fuck caffeine.
Sorry, I need to get my coughs out of the way. Okay, everybody ready? Welcome. Hi.
Arigato gozaimasu. I learned that today.
That means
Yeah?
thank you.
Oh shit. Fuck. Arigato.
That's you just said the
Oh,
same
shit.
thing,
Fuck.
and it's still thank you.
Whatever. Hi.
Hey guys. Welcome back to another Poki podcast.
Poki podcast.
Woo.
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 Help me.
Woo.
Help us all.
So,
we didn't even
why
start,
don't you
and I'm
start
already-
out with the first topic?
Ooh, hold on. First, I just want to welcome all my lovely guests. We have Fedmyster right here, Yassuo, also known as Mo, and LilyPichu, also all people I happen to live with and bother on the daily. Can you actually tell me, like, are you trying to be known more as Mo nowadays?
It doesn't really matter. Mo's
Also,
just
is
easier
your
to
name
say.
Yassuo or Yasuo?
It's Yasuo. It's not Yasuo.
Why does
But
it have
you're not
two
the champion
S's?
Yasuo. Yeah.
It's like Yassuo.
Like
How does
literally
I need the goddamn name for
ASSS
League?
Yassuo.
Honestly, like when I'm streaming with you, I just don't know what to put in my title. Like, do I put Mo or Yasuo?
It doesn't really matter. to
No,
me.
no, no.
put
Like,
Mo.
pick one.
Put
Mofo.
Mo.
Because
Mo.
he's
Really?
Last time I put Mo parentheses.
You learned about Moe,
Yasuo.
right?
Yeah, that works.
Oh yeah, Moe.
Yeah,
the hell's
Moe is Moe.
You know what Moe is. Don't
I
don't
Moe.
BS.
Moe.
Chat, you guys
He
know
does
what Moe is.
not
Super
know what
cute.
it is.
You should brand yourself like that.
The hell's Moe?
Oh man.
Moe is like cute anime girls, right?
I don't know what that is.
I feel like it's more
I don't know what that
specific
is,
than that.
literally.
Isn't it like
No, I actually don't.
young, cute anime girls?
It's just
or-
like anything that's really cute, like super cute. You're super cute.
Aw.
Moe is Moe.
You're super cute when you're wearing that shirt. Aside from that.
Wait,
though.
where do you get that shirt? It looks
You guys
really
have got
good.
that. Listen, the only reason I wore this shirt is
not
because I have
out
no,
right
no
now.
clothing left. All my clothes are in the goddamn laundry.
You said
'cause
you're
I'm
gonna do
lazy.
laundry today.
So I have to rob the shirt.
It is a
Don't
nice
lie.
shirt though.
We did a merch shoot, and afterwards I was like, "Oh, you guys can have some." And Mo like hounded the clothes, like he
I had no
hounded it.
clothes.
He actually went full like animal mode for a
Show
good
those
2
real out
minutes.
here.
Dude, I got like 4 shirts. I wear the
Dude,
same 4 shirts every. I
it's
can
act-
name them too.
It's
like,
actually such a
yeah.
bitch to do laundry
You
here.
name the shirts.
It's such a pain to do laundry here
is.
because it's like 2 floors down.
Wow, the struggle of having a huge house.
Stop
Our
it,
lives
you-
suck so much. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's rough.
Anyways, all right, let's dive into our first juicy topic.
I have no idea.
So, actually, a couple Poki podcast episodes, our guest was incredible PG streamer Destiny.
Stephen
Albert-
Bonelli the second.
Yep,
I thought you said it was
PG.
the 3rd earlier.
It's a
it's
second.
a second.
Second, third.
However, he was recently banned on Twitch for 30 days.
Yikes. It's gonna
And-
be a big yikes for me, dog.
Damn,
Now we
being
can
banned
steal
for
his
30
memes
days,
all
what a
we
dumbass.
want.
30
We
days
won't
is
have
so
anything.
I know. I
Long.
think that's my next one.
No.
Oh, 7 days. 7 days is my next one.
Yeah. 30 days is so long. I feel like he might have skipped 7 straight up.
Wait, really?
Maybe-
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
do you
when
guys
the
remember
when the
his
offense
last
is that
ban?
bad- when
Has
the
he
offense is that
ever
bad, you
gotten
just
banned
skip.
for 7 days? I don't remember.
I don't recall, and I don't think so, but not 100% sure.
I think it depends on the
bad, man.
offense because I know like Tfue got banned for 30 days for saying something.
Yeah.
And I don't think he got banned before that. It was just straight 30 days, but they like reduced it because
Yikes.
yeah.
Anywho's, so the reasoning was apparently one, he said the F word, but like the really bad F word, like the FA
Yeah,
word,
the second
you
tier
know?
F word, yeah.
What's the second tier?
FA F word.
F-
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was like very angry in a league
Yeah, the tweet I showed
game.
you earlier. It was so funny.
What?
I really wish we could show the tweet. Never mind.
We
Sorry.
could probably show it.
Really? Okay.
I don't. Yeah.
Can you just detail it?
Here, I can read it.
What?
It's actually really.
But like, don't say the word. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I
Yeah.
got you. Don't worry about it. It's just your channel.
Monka.
Yeah, it's just your channel, dude.
Okay. So the tweet was by MoTV. He said, "I'm going to try and stop
Oh,
saying
I
the word.
saw that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I'm going to
word.
try and stop saying the word on stream, as apparently you can get banned for
That's
it now."
because Destiny got banned
Yeah,
for
and
it.
he said, "I want everyone to know I don't mean it as a hateful term when I say it. I grew up with that word as a form of saying stupid. It was one of my favorite words, and it got me through a lot."
It's one of my favorite words, and it got me through a
He
lot.
said it got me through a lot.
He needs to
Oh
find a
my
new
God.
favorite word now.
What does that even
But
mean?
I heard he wasn't really banned for
yeah,
that.
it's not just this.
But-
But I just want to finish context on that. He was like, I think playing a league game, and really annoyed at someone. He called him an effing, you know.
Oh, Steven.
Okay.
And the second part to that was apparently a joke that he made about shooting Cubans.
He's Cuban,
Which-
by the way.
Yeah. So I
Wait,
think
he's Cuban?
Lily,
Yes.
correct me if I'm wrong. I think he was talking about like how his mom has something against
Something about
Mexicans,
that.
which is
Monka
dumb
es-
because they're
Cubans.
Cuban immigrants, and so he like made a joke about shooting Cubans. I don't really know full details because you can't really watch the VOD, but that's what we've gathered so far.
Oh,
It's my
Steven.
favorite word. It got me through a lot.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I cannot believe.
So he roasted his own race.
I think he was like trolling with that probably. Like, there's no way like. There's no
No,
way
I
someone
d- I
normal
actually
would read
don't
that
think-
and like be like, "That's a good tweet." Like, it's definitely
No,
like, it's like, "Oh, that's
listen,
a
you
funny
have
tweet."
to
It's-
understand that I feel like sometimes people who have this job, like they just stop having normal people perception.
Yeah, who says like poggers in real life, for example?
You say poggers all the time. You literally
Because-
said poggers like 2 minutes ago.
Okay, listen.
Dude,
Everyone else is doing it in this house. I
There's-
just want to fit
there's
in.
so many times.
Yeah, Fed comes out. He's like, "Hey, M omega lol E, what are you doing?" I'm like, Fed, what are you doing with your life? Please stop. Like,
dude,
no.
I'm sorry.
Type
Dude,
it. I get it. But
It's just
don't say
we
it.
trap ourselves in this room every day. We stream for like 12 hours a day. You
Yeah.
When
eventually
my-
start to lose your
The memes just like infiltrate your brain.
When my brother and Steven visited, they were like so disappointed that we said Monka S in real life. They just could not comprehend it. So, I don't know. I think it's cute. I mean, we understand it.
No,
We-
in my excuse or in my defense, I feel like certain emotes like Monka S or like Pepe hands, like I feel like they just describe something so perfectly that it's easier to say that than to like explain,
Your
oh, I'm
feelings.
feeling really nervous
Yeah.
or like, wow, that's so sad. Like I'd rather just say Pepe hands because it's like funnier imagery.
I've never heard you say Pepe hands.
Well,
I-
either
I
way.
just
She
say
says
Pepe
Monka
hands
S
so
every
much.
Yeah.
day.
Is that her
I
thing
say
now?
Monka S all the
I
time.
got Monka S from her. I know.
I thankfully got nothing from you guys.
You'll,
I'm so pure.
You
You know,
you'll save
every
her for a
time-
little bit more. You will.
Every
I
time
hope
we
not.
played Mafia and I was Mafia, I would say Monka S.
I know.
I'm so bad at Mafia. Anyways, besides the point, but
I mean, this is assuming that like because we stream so much, like we forget how to be like normal people of society. Is that the point
Okay,
here?
you don't
Oh,
stream so
no,
much.
no, I was
That's
just
what
talking-
you're talking about.
Hey, let's not roast Fed.
Let's not-
Fed streams a good amount. In fact, you're streaming after this.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I saw Scar was telling me.
Why are
he's
you
like,
guys
yeah,
applauding me? There's
Do you
no
wa-
need for applause.
Do you want a
okay?
sticker?
I
A
actually.
gold star?
The
Just-
scratch and sniff stickers? I
Dude,
like
Scar
those.
told me he's like Fed streamed like 4 times a week. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. I'm like, damn, that's actually a lot. He's like, yeah, a total of 7 hours, all 4 streams combined.
Ouch!
That's not true. Why? This is just a Fed roast stream.
I feel like people meme it though, you know. Even if you do stream, they would still meme like, "Oh, Fed
Yeah.
streaming." It's like a
At
meme.
least every hour is quality, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I try my best.
You also appear on other people's streams too. I feel like
Which
people.
should
I
add up.
honestly like doing. That's always been like a core thing. I love like interacting with
Yeah,
people.
yeah. I think we all do that to some extent, but
Yeah.
people don't count that obviously.
I mean, that's the reason. Like, I feel like it's part of the reason why offline like is so like successful. Is like we all our interactions with each other. Like, if I can get that
Thought
ball
offline
rolling.
TV was dead.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck.
For anyone that doesn't get that meme, we have a subreddit. Please visit it and post funny stuff and upvote other funny stuff. But yeah, we have a subreddit and somebody made this like huge post. I was like, offline TV is dead and I'm like tired. Like it's not good enough. The well is running dry.
The well is running
The well is running dry.
Holy shit.
Anyways, you know, we may not be perfect right now, but let's just say something is on the way.
Yeah, can't say it, but
Mhm.
pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
We're not memeing. This is not.
No,
a meme.
this is
That-
actually
that-
not.
what
a
is
This is
meme.
actually not. A
No,
meme.
because you didn't come to
no.
our meetings.
Yeah, because you guys don't goddamn invite me out here.
I
Why
mean,
would you-
literally, you're always in your room, door closed. I'm like, I'm not gonna knock. He might be doing something that I don't want to see, so
No, we
I just don't
appreciate
it.
bother.
No, I'll buy you Chipotle.
Fair
You
enough.
guys eat fucking Chipotle every day. I'm sick of it.
And
Okay.
you,
'Cause
not
now I
even
work
every
you
from
day.
literally made eggs
Chipotle
this
every
morning,
day.
It's
and that's it. You
disgusting.
literally just put like 1 egg in, nothing else on the egg.
Okay, look.
and then
If you're
just
gonna
eat.
roast, if you're gonna
Who
roast
does
my
that?
bread, listen. It's
We're
healthy.
eating
I just say
eggs
they're
You
gross,
guys eat like
right?
You
1,000
use
calories
bread.
a day, where eggs is like 300 calories, and it's like I'm good. I'm set for the day. Just saying, I'm watching my weight. Okay, so
Yeah, like 1 egg.
Chipotle.
Okay,
One egg
let's
is-
just
it's-
say
it's 2 eggs,
we do
okay?
eat too much Chipotle, and Fed, you do eat eggs all the time. We're moving on. All right.
okay, fine.
I was saying
isn't
way
over.
back when about the Mo tweet.
Mm.
It like I feel like sometimes people get big heads. We all kind of do, but some people get like huge.
Honestly,
Nah, he had to have been trolling.
No,
He
I
had
actually
to
do
have been
not think
trolling.
he's trolling because that is like such a bad troll. And
I
like
found
if
it
you
funny.
look, if
I
you
found it funny.
yeah, but if you look through
Wait,
his
about-
other tweets, he
about saying
doesn't
the
just
word?
like troll all the time.
No,
his
I
tweet.
found it funny that he was like.
It's
and,
my
like,
favorite word. It got me through a lot.
When he said that, I showed it to Fed earlier, and we were literally just laughing so hard.
mean, I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
laugh
he's
because it's
trolling.
stupid, but I don't think he's
What
trolling.
are we talking about?
So the guy tweeted like the word the F word
Yeah.
got him through a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
He
that.
said like I'm trying not to say it anymore, but I just like I use it as like a synonym for stupid.
Uh-huh.
And it's like a favorite word, and it got me through a lot, which just makes no fucking sense. How does a word
mean,
get
to be-
you through a lot?
To be fair, like I mean, I used to say a lot when I was like
Exactly,
in
it
middle
doesn't make
school.
sense. It's
I used to say it a shit ton actually, and then
What
like
did
I
the
s-
word like pat you on the back when you were sad and like wipe your tears
The
away?
F
How did
word?
the
No,
word
it's-
get you
it's
through
kinda
a
like,
lot?
It's kind of like the F word for me now. I say it and it makes me feel like good. I don't know. Fuck, you know, it gives you that like satisfaction. You know, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I started having a bunch of like LGBT friends. So like obviously I was like, okay, I'm not gonna use this word anymore. Yeah, but
Makes sense.
I'm glad you've gone past that phase of life, Federico. I really am
Thanks,
proud of you
LilyPichu. I really
for all
appreciate
you've
it.
accomplished.
And I've replaced the word now, and we're good. Yeah.
I'm very proud
Really
of you.
proud of you,
Thanks,
bud.
thanks, guys.
Keep it up.
This is a good
Yeah.
support group we got going here.
For sure. Anyway, so Destiny banned 30 days for saying that and some joke about shooting Cubans, apparently. But yeah, I just wanted to get your guys' take on it. Is it warranted? Is it worth the 30-day ban? Did what he, was what he did really that bad?
I think it definitely deserved a ban. Like, regardless, like, it's known that you shouldn't say that word on stream. Definitely a ban, but like, 30 days is a lot. But I think he's gotten like a few bans before, hasn't he? Like, how many times?
I'm not sure. That's the one thing that is...
Because I know Twitch has a policy. It's like 1 day, 3 day, 1 week, month, like 3 month per month,
And
something like that.
if it was like within 90 days of his last ban, then like they don't,
can
they're
be
gonna,
yeah, it's just gonna
Yeah.
go on to the next one. Like, it doesn't reset after 90 days.
That's
So
some
I-
things that like a lot of viewers don't take into account, especially when people are like judging bans. They don't see behind the scenes like your interaction with your Twitch manager and like what they warn you about or what they could say.
So what I learned recently though, a lot of people don't have Twitch managers. Like, I'm pretty sure you have to like reach out kinda, unless like you're like really really big. Like, you have to kind of reach out to Twitch. And a lot of people don't know to do that because like I had a friend that was a partner and he like had trouble. Like, I was like, just reach out to your Twitch manager. He's like, who's that? So like I'm pretty sure like not everyone has one, but like.
But you
for-
can still reach
yeah,
out to
yeah.
like get into contact
reach
with
out to
someone.
Twitch manager about your ban.
Yeah,
Like,
or
or
any
about Twitch in
issues,
general,
anything. Yeah.
I do believe, like, yeah, that kind of word, you don't say that word, but 30 days seems really
Got-
extreme.
30 days is a
My
like,
man Steven's a dad,
long
dude.
time.
He needs to
Yeah.
provide. He has kids.
And I feel
Or
like
kid.
Steven has been on this tightrope for a while, too. It feels like he has this shaky relationship with
With
Twitch
Twitch?
in general.
And he's like openly critical of them.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like
He doesn't make it easy for himself.
maybe.
He just does not make it easy for himself.
But 30 days is harsh. Like,
I don't know what I do for 30 days. And you can't appear on anyone else's stream.
yeah.
I think
So,
like if
goodbye,
he
Lily.
was, oh,
Goodbye,
Yeah.
Lily, Steven duo
Oh,
streams.
no, I still play with him off stream. It's not a big
I know, but like
But we
content.
won't be able to stream it. Yeah, I know, whatever.
Do you guys really hang out if it's off stream? Like, does that really count?
Wow.
yes, it
You're
counts.
right. If
honest,
it's not
guys, come on.
content.
I'm just saying.
but yeah, I feel like if he didn't have a 7-day ban sort of recently, like in the last 3 months, then a month right off the bat is a big yikes for me, dog. And I feel like it could be one of two things. A lot of people like to say, oh, like he's just on Twitch's bad side. But I don't know if that's really a thing. I could see it as Twitch trying to make an example out of someone, though. I feel like I see that sometimes.
It's
mean-
like there's no definitive way to, this is all just speculation, obviously, but I can see the possibility.
No, I think a lot of people like you said, like they legit just don't see like the Twitch partner, like manager back end of things. Because I know when I got banned, like I've gotten banned a few times, I do stupid shit all the time. But like I remember when like I got banned, and like it was the joke was I said I would knock Poki out, and that's like the reason I got 3-day banned, I think, or maybe 1-day banned for saying I was gonna knock Poki out in like a fight or something. Like
Wait,
we were talking, we
really?
were friends. Yeah, we were joking.
So if I say right now, I'm going to knock Poki out in a
I-
fight,
okay.
Clip
would
that
I get
shit.
banned?
Bye-bye.
Well,
She's banned.
Okay, let me continue, whatever. I don't know. But the
so
reason I got
funny.
banned wasn't just because of that. It's because I did like 6 things before that, and I've got warnings. Like, Mo, you have to calm down. Like, you're literally doing this, that. Like, I've shown naked girls on stream. Like, I've done really bad things. And, like, all led up to that ban. So, like, when I heard that was why I got banned, I was like, this is stupid. And all my fans were like, Twitch, you hate Mo. Like, this is stupid. You wouldn't ban anyone. But, like,
So
I
you're
had, like, 8 things leading up to that. So, like,
You're
they don't
saying
see
it
those
built up. Is what
Yeah,
you're
it's
saying.
a
People
yeah.
don't see, like, warnings. And, like, I said, for me, I obviously it's not everyone. Like, I know.
That's interesting because I also do a lot of dumb shit, but I don't necessarily get like warnings. And I wonder if like they like at least our managers. I wonder if they jot down like stuff we've done, and if we do like one big thing, then they just like sorry, if we do one big thing, then they just like put all in one.
We've never gotten banned, right?
Nope. I've gotten a warning
Five.
Kind of says something.
once, like a big warning once. And
What was the big warning about?
it was because this was way back in the day where there was an IRL and I was like doing non-gaming content
Oh,
for
no, I
too long.
remember that.
I did like a Poki idol. I had people doing karaoke for too long and they were pissed. And when they gave, no, because it was like a formal email. And that was the first time I'd ever received something like that. And I was like, yikes. But I didn't just like take it. No. I started crying. No. I responded and I was like, here is a bunch of like your top streamers that do the exact same thing for far longer time than me.
That's something you totally would do though.
No,
And I was like, it makes no sense
I
for you to like
remember. There were
like-
like streamers dancing and doing
Uh-huh.
all this stuff, and I'd like draw, and they would report me non-gaming content. You needed to play games. I'm like,
I mean, that
What?
was before you could. There was a creative section.
yeah,
right?
before creative,
or
before
before
IRL,
IRL, before everything.
people would be like, "Oh, you're not playing games. I'm gonna report you. Go, go watch TV."
Oh, but speaking of, I guess now that we know that saying a word like that is reportable, does that mean, or I mean bannable, does that mean that words like the R word should be bannable as well?
I'm like trying to remember what's the R word.
Yeah, I know. You,
Oh,
like,
okay, gotcha.
E-
I don't think.
Actually, I don't even say it anymore, which is really cool.
Yeah, I don't think that word, like the R word's bannable. I'm not gonna say it, but like I'm pretty sure it's not
pretty
bannable.
sure
Like,
it's just
Oh,
as it
it's
is.
no, it's definitely not, because I know many streamers who
No,
say
yeah,
it like
I
5
see
times
top
a
streamers
stream.
said it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie, I said it a few days ago. I
But
said it like 2 days
doesn't
ago.
the same logic apply to both?
Maybe it's because I also I also read that maybe Steven attracts the kind of people who would report him for everything. You know what I mean? Like there are other people who say words too, but they probably don't get reported nearly as much.
I
That's
get
what I
what
read
you
somewhere
mean,
too.
but I feel like that shouldn't matter.
No, it shouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, the R word, for comparing like the R word to the F, I mean, is this what it boils down to? I don't know, but like, I think. No, I think.
go ahead.
No, I think they're both like just something I'd avoid saying altogether.
Yeah, I think it's smarter to avoid it, but
No,
I don't think the
I
R
would
word.
just not say it.
I don't think the R word should be bannable. But
Why? Or why not?
I just think it's like it's not as bad. That's pretty much it. Like,
Yeah.
it's definitely
But
not.
why
like,
not?
Here we go.
You're still like,
Well,
in a
it's not
sense,
that- I
it's
don't
a
think
word
like-
that
maybe-
degrades
maybe it's one of those
minorities.
words that I've just been saying for a long time. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't say
No,
it that
I
much,
totally agree.
But like, I also used to say the F word too when I was like in high school. I remember I used to say that shit a ton, and then like obviously, don't look at me like that. It's not looking back then. Like it was. It's 2018 now. Okay, like I haven't said it in like legit years maybe. And besides like offensively at least. Like I've said the word like, but like with context obviously. I just don't think the R word's that bad. Like it's not to
Dude,
that
to
level.
me-
No,
Or
I-
the F word
go
like
ahead.
maybe.
I want to be like straight up fucking honest. Okay, the reason I don't, if I had to like count, I'd say the only reason I don't say the F word as much as the R word is because the F word refers to like like the LGBT community. I know I have a lot of friends. I don't know a lot of people who are the
R-worded.
you know?
That doesn't
I don't
make
know.
it any better, though.
I know it doesn't. But like if I had to like boil it down, you know.
No, I get what you mean, and I do think, like, in general, people see the F word as a lot more severe than the R word.
Yeah.
R-worded.
But this, at the end of the day, like, the same logic applies to both.
Yeah. No, you're right. And I think it's true.
So is it a situation where we should be okay with both or not okay with both? Otherwise, like, it's kind of hypocritical.
But they're not like.
I
Do you
really-
think they're both like as severe? Like it's not like.
It's the same logic to both. And people
But-
generally use it to just say, like, stupid or idiotic. So it's
What if
literally,
someone's like?
it is the same.
What about this? What about the difference between someone saying the F word and then someone saying, "Oh, like that's so gay," or something like that? Is that like the same logic you're saying? Like,
Actually, kind of.
so you think that
Well,
should
wait.
be bannable too? Like,
But that's someone like using gay in a negative context as
Yeah,
opposed
yeah,
to
yeah.
using a word that is already
say
negative.
say he's playing League, he just got ganked and dying. Be like, "Oh, that's so gay." Like, you think that should
Right?
be bannable?
It's like, where do we draw the line?
Yeah. I just think like Twitch gives you like a fair
The
line.
G
Like,
word.
like, like I,
No, I feel like that's a bit different.
oh shit.
I feel like that's different because, like, you're choosing to make the word negative as opposed to, like, using a word that already depicts a minority in a negative way. Does that make sense? Mo, is your brain gone?
To be honest, this is such a fucked up topic.
No, I think like
How
at least
deep
for
do we
like
go?
from what we were talking about, like Twitch kind of like it's known in the community that you shouldn't say the F word. Like that's like known. Like you don't see streamers just saying that and not receiving bans or anything like that. But the R word,
I
people
feel like that's
say
something
daily
that
basis
is like,
that I see.
no, but that's something that, like, happened over time, did it not? Like, I'm sure we go back 3 years, there are
No,
way
yeah,
more
yeah,
people
yeah.
saying it. on streams, on Twitter, on whatever. So with time, that has kind of gone bye-bye. And then, like, it's still the same logic.
I don't know.
Lily, thoughts?
To be safe, I just don't say any of it.
No, I understand personally, and I'm the same, but...
And also, I think part of it is times are changing, and Twitch is
trying to
as
follow the
community,
times.
As community changes, like it's their job to like follow that or lead like the way.
So are they leading the way towards a world where we do say no more R word, or like at what point are they policing what we say is what I'm asking. Because for me personally, I don't really care about saying either word, and if it hurts minorities, like obviously I'm going to stray away from that. But if I were Destiny, I would be wondering why people who like say the R word 20 times in a stream are okay. But, you know, I say the F word once and it's like, bye.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Well, I mean, it
was
wasn't
it the
just
R
F
word that
what
got
you
him
said,
banned?
right?
Yeah, I know. It's not the only thing, but even if it like adds to whatever else you do, like it's still
Yeah.
definitely part of it, I'd assume.
I really wonder like what the email he got from Twitch is, like what specifically, because usually when I get an email from like Twitch about like being banned, they said, okay, you did this and this.
He said it was those two things.
Okay.
It was that and the
Yeah.
Cuban.
Did he say the F and R word or just the F word?
No,
Just
he
the
said the
F.
F word and then he made a bad joke about
About-
like
Okay, yeah.
shooting
So it doesn't have
Cubans.
because I don't
Honestly,
think it has anything to do with the R word unless he like specifically
No,
said that. I
no.
think people
I'm
are
just
like-
saying the same logic applies.
No, yeah,
so
yeah,
what
no.
stops them from applying it to that word or to whatever else?
I don't read the Twitch TOS, so I don't know like what's in it. Honestly, I'm too lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever happens. But like
RNG bliss.
basically,
Every time I stream RNG
like
bliss.
it's somewhat like, but yeah, I think it's just no one's like everyone. I don't want to say everyone, but like a lot of streamers say the R word like on a daily basis. Like you hear it, like especially the league community.
It
like,
is ingrained in some like games.
I hear Cutie say it like at least.
But so
35
was
times
the
a
F
day.
word. Dude.
Nowadays,
Oh.
I've
No,
never heard
not
it.
nowadays, but it was
Yeah,
before.
yeah, but I'm
But
talking
now
about
it's
like
not.
nowadays. Like
Now
I
it's
never
like
hear
used
that.
more as like a slur almost. It's
Yeah.
very insulting.
It is very.
But the R word, I
insulting.
feel like with context, I can see why they would say it like out of rage or a moment's
But
notice.
I like that's exactly how Destiny did it out of a rageful moment.
Why did
He wasn't saying
choose
like
to
I
say
hate,
this?
and he
But
is someone
wait,
who
did
like
he- did he-
advocates for the LGBT community. So you knew he did not say it in a homophobic way. He just said it in a manner that like uses that word
Yeah, but
interchangeably
what if
for
he
like a
said-
negative
okay?
term. No, I'm not saying that makes it okay, but like in comparison to saying the R word, it's like exactly the same thing, if not like Destiny being a bit better than that. Because when you say the R word, like you're literally probably saying this person is disabled mentally or something. But he was just saying it in like a negative way, nothing to do with like the like actual homosexuals or LGBT
That's also
people.
the same reason why no one says like the N word, right?
That's even more complicated.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up like the PewDiePie thing.
Yeah.
Like when he said it, it's not like he was referring to like a black person or anything. He just said it out of rage. Like
Same as Destiny,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
I
but
wonder-
that doesn't make it okay just because it was out of rage. Is what I'm saying.
I almost wonder, like, if you know how like some Twitch channels have like, this is for mature audiences.
Yeah.
Like, how much does that like?
Like, what does that allow,
Does that make your
you know?
safety net bigger, or like, or to what extent? Like, I'm curious, because I imagine like in a world where like you let your audience know, like, look, I'm gonna be saying a lot of crazy shit, so like, just embrace yourself. Like,
Isn't there a mature audience warning for that?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just mean like, what does that even mean?
Mhm.
Like, at what point do you need it? I remember like way back when I was wondering whether like, oh, like I swear, do I need to put the mature one? Because I
Yeah.
had seen other streamers put it on and like their stream's not bad at all. And they're like, yeah, I swear. So I just like threw it
Maybe
on
like crude jokes. I don't know.
I don't know, because in
It's a lazy to
situations
put it
like
on.
Destiny, like,
there. He already has that warning on too.
yeah,
I
that's
think.
what I'm thinking. So, like, what's the point of it then?
Yeah, but yeah, but just that warning doesn't mean like make anything okay.
Maybe it's like
Yeah.
less-
I'm sure it's more for like kind of just like the children, not like the children, but like for parents who watch with the children to know if this this broadcaster is gonna curse a lot or something like that. Like
Maybe it's just
It's-
Twitch's way of like protecting their own ass from like, I don't know, some parent org. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe it was less about the word and more about the comment he made. Because remember, he got banned for a very similar comment directed at
was
Mr.
it?
Mutin.
Or like, what were the
hospital thing.
details?
Blue wants blow up the
Oh,
hospital thingamajiggy. Yeah, he got banned
yeah.
for that too. So it's
When
kinda,
was that?
Oof.
yeah, explain it. Say it word for word.
Yeah,
No,
let's
it's
put it on
fine.
the
I'd
show.
rather
Don't worry.
not. I don't remember what it was, but
Do you
I
know
don't
when?
I don't remember.
It was like
I
2
feel like it
months ago, I
was.
think, a
Yeah,
month or
that's
two, a month
probably
ago.
why actually.
Why that?
Because he
just-
had an
so what
issue
happened?
not long ago. Okay, I
Yeah,
think
he got a ban within
For-
like the
Yeah,
past 90 days. I'm
a
pretty
few
sure.
weeks ago he was.
He was
He
doing
was
with
banned, right?
his close friend.
Yeah, he was banned for it.
And then, you know how he makes really over the top
Oh,
jokes.
of course, yeah.
Yeah, and he says something along the lines of blowing up a hospital and like stuff like that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
going to
Wait,
his
this was
funeral,
two weeks
and
ago?
I don't
thought it was,
remember.
Like 4.
No, that was like, I think it was like
I
a
said a
month-ish
couple
ago.
weeks
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean, I said a few
yeah, I
weeks
remember this.
ago.
We talked about the podcast. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, that makes sense now.
So you got the-
Because it's like he's probably
yeah.
had multiple warnings, and this
I
happens,
feel like
and
it
they're
has
like,
something to same reasoning. I don't know. Yikes.
big X for me, dog. But I was going to lead this into. I don't know if you guys have seen the recent RiceGum drama.
No.
No, no
what's
clue.
that?
Oh, this
So-
one every week.
Yeah. So he went to Hong Kong,
Is it racist?
and sorta. I don't know. I don't know if I would label it as racist, but we can discuss that. So he went to Hong Kong and he did like a vlog there, and people thought that he was being very disrespectful. So
Okay.
he was like referring to the food there as like looking disgusting or being meow meow, like being a cat. He's like, look at this like meow
don't
meow.
know.
He's like, do you guys have any meow meow here?
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
god.
I'm sorry.
What?
That's fucked up. That's
What?
funny. I don't care. Like, see, I find fucked up things funny, so like
No,
it's
yeah.
so hard for me. Like,
No, we can definitely talk about that as well. Just like the comedic aspect. And, you know, making like dog jokes or like reading like Chinese text and being like ching chong ling long or stuff like that, right? But in general, he seemed like a bit disrespectful. He would also like go up to random people and be like, do you guys know where the hoe's at or something like that, or where the bish is at? Just like meme people he did not know at all. F with like stores that are closing down. In general, seemed kind of BM, right? And people were giving him a lot of flack for it, and he responded by saying like, oh well, like
I mean,
it's just a joke. Yeah, and he was like, black people make black people jokes, white people make white stereotype jokes. Like, why can't I make like Asian jokes? And he, what else did he say? He made this like whole video about it, but most of it was basically like, just a joke. .jpg. Yeah, I was just wondering whether you guys thought that like people were being overly sensitive or whether he was really being disrespectful.
I'd have to see the video personally. Like, I don't know, I make like I don't know, it's like brown people jokes all the time, like Neil jokes all the time. Like, it's pretty fucked up to me too. Like, I think it's like what I say is fucked up. What he said's definitely fucked up. Like, I don't care. Like, it's funny to me. Like, I'll laugh if I watch the video. I'd laugh a lot.
I'll laugh and be like, oh shit.
Nah, I just laugh. But that's definitely like it's fucked up. I'm sure like it offended some people or like a lot of people, especially if like you're from Hong Kong and like you're being disrespectful to your culture.
I think like it's especially bad if you're like traveling somewhere.
He doesn't
and you're,
even
like,
live in Hong Kong, right?
No. He lives like 30 minutes away from here. But I think it's just kind of like BM when you're like going to a foreign country and you're like messing with people who don't even understand what you're doing or saying. That's a bit of a yikes for me. What do you guys think?
I don't know. When I like to fuck with people, but like I like whenever the conversation ends, I like to like make sure like, oh, it's just a joke. You know, I always like explicitly like want to let them know that like, you know, this is just for content. Like, I hope everything's good. But I mean, I don't know how it works for vlogging because it's all cut up and edited, right? So I mean,
It's hard to say. I want to like look at the video first. I'm not sure.
yeah, I mean, it's hard to say.
Like in my position, like if I made a vlog of myself going to Korea, for example, because I'm Korean, and making racist Korean jokes, would that be okay, right? And in my opinion, I think that's really kind of disrespectful, right? I would never do that. So I don't know.
There's one thing that I feel like people don't discuss enough when it comes to topics like this, and it's the audience, because that's the first thing that I think of. And we know, he knows, his audience is primarily like little kids. And I feel like you just can't compare that audience to someone who's like a professional comedian making like stereotype jokes in a way that makes sense to an adult audience.
You could definitely make it funny, but I think there's like a line between tasteful jokes and just flat out
I
racist
agree.
racism.
Yeah.
But again,
And I don't
can't-
think most vloggers are
and-
very good with
I can't
knowing
judge
the
without
difference.
looking at the video
To be
first.
fair, when you're vlogging, a lot of the stuff you say is like on the
Scripted.
spot. Whereas
Really?
like stand-up comedians, like they have time to like think and like really
Oh, I
like.
thought
know-
vlogs were more scripted than that.
Oh, really?
Sometimes I think of what I'm going to say before I film it. You know?
Yeah, but like you don't think days ahead of time.
But
like,
even then, if you're editing, you have the option.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like you're editing,
Yeah.
like you have like the final say whether you want to put this out there. Like you could do whatever you
It was
want on vlog,
definitely
be as racist as
intentional.
possible. It's like if you really decide to push that out, like you're just I don't know.
and
It's
you,
just-
you made that conscious decision of like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna put this out there. You know, I know what you mean.
I'm kind of like on the fence because I do feel like there should be a lot of different type of.
That's my dog.
Can we
Sorry
give me
about
some water?
that.
There should be like a lot of different types of humor out there. There's gonna be dark humor. There's gonna be crude humor. There's gonna be some humor that some people may find kind of like inappropriate or racist or whatever. But I feel like it's just flat out a bad decision to put forth content like that that sets such a terrible example when you know your entire audience is like actually so young.
Maybe he knows that his audience likes that kind of
I think
crude humor, though.
he probably just knew that it would like garner attention. But I mean, like, wouldn't you feel bad knowing that, like, even though all these kids may think it's funny, like, you're setting an actual terrible example for them? Maybe that's just me, but I feel like that matters a lot.
yeah,
At least, like, morally, I would think about
yeah,
that.
you'd feel bad, but when you see all that ad revenue showing up,
I'd be
it's
like, this is dirty blood money, and just
Yeah,
throw it.
I wouldn't. I would take that. Give me, I'll take all that.
Holy shit! I don't know.
I don't know.
Albert, can you get Tammy? Sorry.
It's okay, she cute.
What is she barking at?
Maybe someone at the door.
Maybe
Maybe my
some-
package is
Maybe
fine.
someone's at the door.
Yeah, she's actually like smurfing. She's downstairs and we didn't hear anything. Like no one knocked, and she's like,
She knows.
like she does that all the time.
Smurfing.
She is. She's insane.
Dog is smurfing.
It's like,
See, I don't take
that's a
Twitch chat memes, but I
compliment.
take some league stuff and bring it into my my day to
Yeah,
day.
it's hard not to, you know. Oh my god, Kate. Do you guys want... Hi, Tim Tim. Do you guys want a bit of a juicy topic or, like, a normal Twitch topic?
Juicy.
I like juice.
Juicy.
Give me the juice.
Make it juicy.
Yeah. But you're not gonna debate me. Like, you know those
Boy.
bottles that tell you have like 1% juice? I want like the full juice.
Okay. All right,
Fred.
well...
Wait, so what?
Let
Bottles
me
have
just
1%
crack my...
juice.
What
You're getting
has your
scammed out
1%
here.
juice?
99% water, 1%
the
juice.
banana strawberry juice in our fridge is 1% juice. I was like, what the fuck is this?
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Fed bought a carton of banana strawberry juice thinking people, hand squeeze the strawberries and bananas to make
Listen.
delicious juice, but, it was factory made. Can you lock her in my
It's
room?
really not that good though.
Aww.
You know.
It's very syrup. It's probably syrupy, right?
Yeah.
Too strong, too sweet. It's good for ice pops.
We could just
Or
make ice
diluting
pops.
it with water. Anyway,
Why would you dilute it with
channel.
water?
because it's too sweet.
You
I
don't
thought it
like
was only
sweet.
1% juice. Wouldn't that make it not sweet?
Well, everything is artificial flavored.
Ah,
A
1%
lot of
juice,
sugar,
99% sugar and syrup.
So Albert's having trouble catching her. So, Tammy.
Tammy the disruptor.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
okay. I live for Mo's laugh, man. Like I can't not laugh when he laughs.
I know.
Actually.
I hear him laughing
What's
like
wrong with you?
I hear him laughing like 8 a.m. in the morning. I start laughing in
Sit.
bed.
No, I start crying
Mo
in
like
bed
it.
when it's that
Yeah.
case.
Okay. We're good.
Hey, Lamau. All right. The juice. Let's go. Have you guys heard about the Amaranth drama? Is
Oh.
that how you pronounce it? I'm really not sure.
Is
think
that
so.
the girl who something about her husband?
Mhm.
Okay.
Have you heard?
Yeah, I've heard of it. She,
Alright.
She has a husband or something, and she's exposed.
All right, let me get exposed.
Exposed.
That word.
Let me give yeah.
Exposed.
I'll try to give as
Sounds
much
more ludicrous.
context as I can. So you guys don't know who she is. She streams IRL. She does some stuff that a lot of people find controversial. And there was a YouTuber, I believe his name is called L of the Day, and he made an exposed video on her, claiming that she is married and has a husband, but is lying to her viewers about it. So he put forth evidence like Facebook relationship stuff, pictures of her and her husband together, and tried to like, link everything together. And then he also said that he had stuff like people sent him like pictures of marriage certificates and like all this crazy information on her. But basically he made this whole video and was like, yeah, but you do like boyfriend applications and you tell your viewers you're single and this and that, and just talking about how it's so wrong and how she's leading people on. She responded and said that those pictures are old and that it's not true, and that if she wanted to prove that he was wrong, that she would have to further leak more private information, but that she's not lying. Okay? And personally speaking, I mean, as much as this is he said, she said, I'm not going to ask you guys who you believe or don't believe. But what I thought was freaking hilarious was that when all this came out and like people flipped, and obviously like the live stream fails community just eats that shit up, right? And somebody made this like random hilarious conversation between her and a mod, where he's like, I just found out you have like a husband.
Did someone make that up?
Yes, and everybody thought it was legit.
Wait,
and people
I
have
didn't
been
know
memeing it everywhere. Have you seen it?
I've seen the screen. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no way he gave her like $13,000.
She said no. She
way.
said like that's like a false scripted conversation, and honestly, I believe that it was false and scripted.
Okay.
Otherwise, like there probably would be proof, like an actual screenshot, not just like literally random text, and it's way too memeable for it to be real. Literally saying, I donated like $30 to STPeach. And like she said, I look nice, so it's looking up for me and down for you. Like that is not something anyone would say. Have you seen
my
that?
friends tweet out like every day. They're like,
Yes,
just donated for SD Peach $1,000. She didn't see it though, so I'm gonna donate another 1,000 to let her know. And shit like that. Like just troll day.
So yeah, if you guys didn't see, it was literally just like this conversation that is supposed to be between her and Ahmad, where he finds out that she has a husband, and she's like, oh no, like I didn't mean to like lead you on or anything. He's like, I gave you all this money, and like now I'm gonna go to SCP, whatever. And not gonna lie, like the convo's very funny, but I kid you not, everybody thought it was real. Like without asking anything, which to me is like
Reddit does,
worrisome.
right?
Pardon?
That's what Reddit does, dude. They just, the first thing they, like,
drama.
the
That's
title,
wild,
that's
though.
true.
So they have
That's
like
wild.
they also have their perception of what Amaranth is like, and that's probably like a confirmation bias thing. Oh, this only proves that she's a lying,
so
cheating,
true.
bitch, stuff like that. They want to believe what they want to believe, so obviously they have no reason to doubt it.
But when you think about it, like, because when I first saw that, I thought it was like a copy pasta from like a screenshot. So even, no, I kid you not, even I was like, wow, like what a wild conversation. This is so funny. Haha. And then when I saw that, she was like, no, like that was scripted. That's not true. It took me a moment, and I actually had to step back and be like, wait, I just like believed that for no reason.
I mean, why do you, oh, yeah, no, I was about to ask you, like, why do you believe her story? Or why do you believe why do you believe she's saying that's false?
Because when she said like, that's scripted, someone literally just typed it all up. I realized there's no legitimate proof. And if that was a conversation that someone had, it would not just be text. It would be like a screenshot of the mod convo or like her chat or whatever it was. No, it was literally just like typed up conversation.
Yeah, like Faceman.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was just text, right? And I felt bad that like I needed to see that to doubt what I had seen in the first place. Does that make sense? I feel like we're so easy to just believe whatever like exposing juicy drama we hear, and even like I'm guilty of it. But like from the streamer side, I'm like, shit, like that could happen to any of us.
I agree.
I mean, didn't she go on some journal article
Yeah.
and then like try to discredit the L of the Day channel?
Basically, she said, oh yeah, she was saying how
He like waits outside like people's houses or something. Like, What?
no. The
Wait, what did
damn,
Oh my
Fed,
God,
you're
goddamn.
spreading misinformation.
No, I mean that's what I read.
The article described him as someone who like tracks live streamers, and when he was like responding to it, he's like, I don't track live streamers, like I'm always wondering what the heck they just do stupid shit and I comment on it. And for her, she was saying how he should be held accountable for kind of like leaking her private information. And because of that, she's had like so many food deliveries and like people coming to her house and this and that. So it wasn't him, but like she's had issues like that. But I also don't think he like really leaked private information. I think he just like triggered a desire for people who believed that to get more information on her, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
But like when he responded, he was like, no, like I try to tell people to like mind their own business, and I had a lot of other information that I could have gave out, but it was like way too sensitive, and that would have really been bad for you. So it's literally a he said, she said, and both sides hate each other for believing things that like the other side has heard. So like they're both in a sense hypocritical and guilty. I don't know.
I need to see receipts. I need to see screenshots.
Yeah. For
I
me,
need
I
to
didn't see
see-
any of that.
But she was just saying like those pictures are really old. So maybe it's a situation where like she was married way back when and like she isn't now. But he
Then she
when he
should-
exposed
then
her,
she should
he-
just come out and say that then. And-
she kind of did in like some tweets, but she also like
at
said
this
she
point-
wouldn't prove it in any way because it would divulge too much private information.
Would it? Like, couldn't you just like? I mean, how do you prove that? you're single?
Exactly.
I feel like she
I
hasn't
mean,
made
you
any
could show like
statements.
divorce papers or something, but
Has she
like
said any statements on it? Like
Yeah.
actual fact, like be like, no, this never happened. It's all a lie. I'm never not married. I've never been married. Or like
she
has
didn't
said
say I've
anything?
never been married. She just said the pictures are
Like,
old,
I
and
feel-
she
I
said
feel
that
like
she
even
is
if-
single right now.
I feel like even if you don't want to show proof because it's too sensitive information, like the least you could do is say it. Like
Say it straight up.
Tell your viewers, be like, yes, I was married 5 years ago. I'm single now. I've been single for 2 years now. Something like that. Like at least tell them. Like if you're just
I think she would need to do like quite a big, specific, like transparent, like video or statement or something. But I think it like for me, it scares me on two sides. One, because people like believe things so easily, and two, because like it could happen to me or to anyone so easily as well. And it puts you in this situation where like you have to give information to people.
Yeah, no, that's pretty frustrating for me because
Yeah.
like any one of us, someone could come out and say something bad about us or something really like controversial, and like okay,
Wait,
now
hold on. What is an FIEF?
If I what?
I don't know.
Thief,
What does that mean?
thief. I don't know.
Anyways, go on.
But
Now I have to like be super transparent with everyone, give away personal information just to like back myself up,
It's
and
fair.
that,
Oh,
that's
that's
uncomfortable.
nothing compared to like situations we could get ourselves into, you know?
Yeah.
Like the information that people want now, and then it's like, what if people are really?
Oh, myth is like fed
Oh.
plus thief equals thief.
Because you took his hoodie.
give me.
It's a nice hoodie.
It is really nice. It's mine now though.
Lily, what do you think?
I think that's annoying for sure. Another option is to just accept the fact that people who want to believe all the bad stuff about you would believe it no matter what, no matter how much proof you give them. And the people who support you wouldn't believe that kind of things to begin with.
It's, I feel like that is true, but I think it's, like the situation is a lot worse when it becomes like almost viral,
I
or like
agree.
it reaches people that are neither fans or
I 100%
haters,
agree.
you
yeah.
know, and then that just pushes people more on one side, usually.
At that point,
Okay.
if you're like forced into a corner, yeah, I'd have to give a statement just to defend myself, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want any false rumors about me spreading around.
Yeah, because there's like your community is always gonna back you up, but then there's like a
People who don't
sub-community-
know you at all,
yeah,
too.
or the people on like
It's very
LSF.
unfair.
Yeah. I
It's
mean-
also so scary. Like, sorry, do you?
no, I'm good.
Oh, so scary for me to think like that guy said that he got the information about her being married from like someone. Obviously, he's not gonna say who, right? But to think about like how far people dig in to search for things for like no real reason is so scary.
I
Like
often
being doxxed and like hackers and people who just like really fiend on your private information. That stuff is so frightening to me.
why are you looking at me?
No reason.
I've often said that it's not only fans that can get obsessive, but your haters as well.
Oh
To really
right?
just
They
obsess
just
over
want-
your life.
Info on you
Yeah.
or
I feel like for like something you say like scary for them to find like like you can't find what's not there. I'm not talking about like your private information and like docking all that stuff. That's just fucked up. But like if you have hidden information, one, you can't really find what's not there, and two, if they're just making up bullshit like you said, like especially with the text, just you could defend yourself and you'd be like, no, that never happened. You don't have to show proof. Like here's concrete
It's
evidence
crazy
that
that
this
there's
never
still gonna be
happened.
people
Like,
that-
no
matter
well,
what.
especially because live stream fail. Like they're sheep. Like for the most part, like they hate a certain like
Yeah,
a
that's
few
fucked
people. Like I've been going on live stream fail for like 2 years now. I never commented.
Mo
upload all
calls
that
LSF sheep.
Sure.
I
But, like,
say-
No.
it's
Anything
like
with
the same thing as the Ice Poseidon community. Like they like a certain amount of like people, they don't like, and they like change up whatever.
And it just
They're gonna believe whatever comes by, like the Amaranthe thing. Like they're just gonna believe that because they want to hate on Amaranthe for the most part. They like drama.
as Lily said,
It's not
confirmation
only
bias.
that
It's because they
too.
already dislike her. So when there's more information towards what they already think, they'll just like instant believe.
And it's not only the subreddit too, but there are groups of people that might dislike Fed no matter what,
For
dislike Poki no matter
anyone.
what, any of us, and they would believe that no matter what. So
I'm an angel.
you are. Who could ever dislike you, Mo?
That's what I'm saying.
Dish wild. But I actually want to discuss something else relating to this topic, which is not about whether she's right or he's right or whatever, because there's no way for anyone to know anything, and I feel like people shouldn't be on either side completely and always be a bit skeptical. But a lot of people obviously gave her flack because they were thinking that she is married, but she was pretending to be single on stream. Now, if that was the case, and I'm not talking about her, I'm talking like just in general, if this is a situation, if you have a female streamer, she has a significant other, boyfriend or husband or whatever, but she pretends to be single and tells her viewers and whoever else that she's single, is that right or wrong? Or is that not an issue? Is it anybody's business?
I want you guys to pick one side, and I'll argue the opposite.
You want to play
I think
devil's
I think-
I will
advocate?
play devil's advocate
Okay,
to whatever
I think
you
it's
guys.
fucked up if you have like a partner and you're gonna lie to your viewers actively.
But there
telling
is
them.
a line between lying and wanting to keep your personal life
Yeah, but
private
if
as
you're
But what if-
well.
constantly saying something like, "Oh damn, I haven't gotten dick in a few months."
Oh, well, that's
now."
obviously like. I mean,
Okay,
there's-
well that's
it's-
like
yeah,
one of the
I
things that were
understand-
brought up in light of Amaranthe. Like I remember seeing like I saw a Twitch clip. Someone's like, "Yeah, no, it's fucked up." So like baiting donations, whatever. Like they're like, "I haven't gotten dick in like 2 months."
Someone
or
said
whatever. Like,
regardless of that, like you don't have to divulge any information ever. Here's. Do you
No
want to
homo.
say the reasoning? The reasoning that I heard a lot was like, it doesn't matter what she said, and I'm not saying I agree, but a lot of people said it doesn't matter what she said because viewers, donators, and anyone else, like subscribers, whoever supports her should not be doing it expecting to get anything out of it.
But if you're a streamer, you shouldn't be actively lying to your viewers either. Like it's one thing to keep like your private life. Like I know when I was I was dating some girl. Okay, speak. How about you go? How about you go?
That's
Okay?
like
This is under the
Fight,
assumption
fight.
that your streaming life is part of your personal life. If you want to set, like, it's totally okay to like. I mean, I don't think it's completely okay, but I think there's a world where like you can separate the two completely, and your streaming life becomes your like
You're like
persona, pretty much.
persona job, and it's a completely different.
you're like an
universe.
actor.
Exactly. It's like when you watch the movies. Do you think Harry Potter actually fucking wants to smash Ginny? No, hell no. Not in real life. It's his job.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe. I'm sorry. I looked at you and I thought of Harry Potter.
I know. But go on.
But like, yeah, the way maybe she sees it is like her streaming life is her like job. It's her acting universe, and I think in some world it's okay to separate the two. But like lying to your, in one world it's lying, in other worlds it's telling a story. It's storytelling.
And I could definitely see that point, but I think it's like it really depends on what the streamer like I know for me example, like I'm pretty open with my community. It's not like really an act. Like I'm like open about anything for the most part. Anything that happens, I'll tell them. It doesn't matter if they ask me. Like legit anything. Like it gets fucked up too. But like unless you like really know what that person is, like if it's an act, like say if it's Doctor Disrespect or let's say like Tyler one, obviously like they have like pretty big acts on their stream. Like it's not just like their personality. They also like they act a lot. Like if Tyler was like, yeah, I don't like if you said something basically like Amaranthe, but like male version or whatever, like. And it came out, I'm sure people wouldn't like be super surprised because it's like it's an act.
No, I get what you mean, but yeah, I'm just saying like there are two ways to see it here.
You were gonna say a story of
What? Now you want to get into my personal life, Poki? What?
what
now?
you were gonna say,
okay,
and then you were cut off by.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
cut him off first.
I'm
I cut him off
sorry.
first, so it's
No,
a
you can go
two-way
ahead if you
street.
like.
I
That's
cannot
good.
understand though why that be such a bad thing because a lot of streamers build a personal relationship with their viewers and they're trusting you to be open about it, So if you just outright lie to them,
I mean, are they? I mean, isn't there a world where like people see you because of like the act you're putting up? Like, do people really expect you to be transparent or like honest?
It's actually interesting because like streaming is kind of a newer thing. When you
Yeah.
think of acting, you know those people are acting.
Yeah.
You could even see some YouTube videos where people are like putting on a character, right? But like streaming is live and interactive, and like it's about your community. And I guess you would have to make that separation. For example, Dog, he like has that character and then he has himself, you know? For example, for me, like I wouldn't say I differentiate too much from like who I, or at least like I don't force that differentiation, you know? I don't
think
tell
any of
people
us
like
really.
now I'm myself and now I'm putting on a mustache and like I'm Poki, right?
Yeah.
It's just like you sort of more or less mesh the two together. And I guess people would feel misled if you didn't differentiate and then you said, oh wait, no, actually that was like a lie. I can understand that.
No, I know what you mean though.
I want to hear Mo's story though.
No, I don't want to go into it anymore.
What?
Wait, why?
Because I realized that I should
Just say it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Just say it, dude.
No, because I realized I pulled an Amaranthe.
Good.
Well, it's for me like, so I was dating this girl for like a few months or whatever, and I was also actively saying shit like "ladies DM me" because I didn't tell my stream. I just realized that. But like, for me, I don't know why, but it doesn't seem as fucked up for me. I'm being such a hypocrite.
I can explain why. I can explain why, and it's because obviously like the Twitch demographic is mostly male, right? So when you're talking to like your community and you say that, like there just aren't really girls DMing you. Am I right?
Okay, yes there are. We're doing good out here on these streets.
I just feel like more people take it personally because more people are guys. Just like in that sense.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong, and I don't think people should expect anything of streamers, especially if like they're donating, etc. But there also is like a harsh reality to how things are. Ideally, like viewers know the line when it comes. They know what to expect when they're donating, subbing. What were you gonna say?
No, I would have got more fucked up. I probably should say.
No, say it.
If you say something fucked up, I'll say something fucked up.
Oh really?
Oh.
Okay. I was gonna say something like, what was I gonna talk about? Yeah, no.
You were being hypocritical.
Oh, after the like.
Sorry, that's what you said.
After I dated the girl, whatever, for like however long time. At the end of that, I like told my viewers like I just didn't want them to know going on because I knew like they would constantly ask me about like who's it, all that type of stuff every day, and I'd have to deal with that. So that's the reason I kept it private. I didn't really care too much. But like after I like told them about it or whatever, so I kind of feel like that makes it a little better. But at the same time, it doesn't because like I still lied to them. Like it's still fucked up. Like if I think about it, if I think about it from like an outsider's point of view, it's like I'm lying to my viewers about being in a relationship. But at the same time, I see like the other point of view where it's like you want to keep your private life aside. But I don't think that was wrong of me. What I think was wrong that I did is that I was like, yo, ladies DM me. And I would like tweet out like, yo, see you, ladies DM, all that type of shit. You know what I mean?
I don't think anyone owes anyone any information, but I think like as a viewer, obviously it would feel bad to be lied to directly. So you don't have to be like, I'm dating this person, we've been dating for this long, we have done this, we're doing this, blah, blah, blah. But it is a little bit of a... It just feels like a bad move to tell people you're single, knowing that maybe a lot of people that are watching are interested in you.
Especially your
and
personal
knowing,
life, yeah.
I don't know.
I'm single
knowing
now,
how
though.
that would come off to them. Oh, we know.
Yeah.
I'm very much single.
We know very well. What was your
maybe
fucked
there's a
up thing?
disclaimer like I was just debating him.
Oh, what the fuck?
She said your story. Hey,
That's fucked up, Fed.
that's not fucked up, dude. You told
You're
your story.
lying.
No, I'm not
No, there
lying.
was a story. I want to hear it now.
Okay, fine. I'll fucking say
Okay.
it. Okay? I mean, I told my stream this already, but like, yeah, I was in a situation where like I was a measly little editor, and like I was streaming myself editing. All right, you know, I struggle out here. And yeah, I was dating someone, and obviously, like I she'd be in my room, but I tell her like, don't come on my stream. Like,
That's nothing wrong with that.
Why?
Here we go. Okay, can I just say I was a different person back then? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I thought I could like bait the e-honeys out. You know, like yo, hit me up in the DMs. Let's go.
Wait, so you're gonna cheat on her?
No, hell no. Donations, dude.
What?
Yeah,
That is
give me that.
disgusting.
There's
Fed. That is disgusting. Okay.
There's no way.
No, there's a way.
Yeah, there's no way.
I mean,
No.
there's like
No, what I mean is
half of it's like, oh yeah, like I got no friends. Like I'm just an editor. I'm just like a really good editor, and I just want like.
Really good editor. Sorry. You just had to put that in there. Sorry. Go on.
Yeah, you're doing a great job editing the
Yeah,
offline
you're
TV channel.
amazing.
You guys are putting out content every single
Amazing.
goddamn day.
No, very good.
listen, we came out with a video today, okay? Sorry, you were saying?
Well, yeah, there was a point where like the thought crossed my mind like if I could keep my private life private, then like it would benefit me, stream wise, and so yeah, the thought did cross my mind, and yeah, I did try to like say some things here and there that like
Honestly,
I say like a lot, don't I?
Yes.
I always call
I
you
think
out.
we all
I like
do.
just calm myself.
Someone keep a counter.
Here's where I'm confused.
All right, go.
I don't believe that you did it for the e-honey donations. I think you did it for the e-honeys.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's different. Like, I don't think you're expecting a ton of money, but, like, you probably was expecting some DMs, so you wanted to, like, generally portray that you were single, right?
But also, like, people would don't, like, if I had, like, a girlfriend show up on stream and, like, I'm not gonna lie, I like to spoil them. Or, sorry, her. Shit, I just exposed myself.
Oh, that's so funny.
I didn't want them to think, I was, like, doing well, Which, I mean...
I feel like you're very aware of, like, perceptions.
Yeah.
And you probably like to put forth a certain perception, as, like, we all do. I think people just feel very misled when it's, like, too different from who you are or when they're being directly lied to, you know? Like, if you want to be humble and not show off money... That's very different from, like, openly lying and being like, I'm freaking broke, because you know that would lead people to donate. And I think that's probably a similar situation with the, like, being in a relationship thing.
That's fucked up, though. I ain't proud.
It's okay, Fed.
I'm proud.
You're changed,
This is
man.
we're all
This
sharing.
is alcohol, right?
Did it help you get through a lot?
All right. Let's move on to a less juicy, more normal topic, all right? Is that okay?
Sure.
Can I do that? Okay. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I only spoke to Fed about this, so I don't know if you guys have noticed. But on the left side of Twitch, the sidebar where it's supposed to show, like, the channels you're following that are live, they put, like, channels you're subscribed to above that. Did you guys notice?
I
Yeah.
noticed.
What do you think of that change?
I like it.
Why?
I like it and I don't like it.
Okay, go on.
I like it because I think, like, if you're subscribed to a channel, usually that means you're, like, more invested into that channel. You like that channel more above the other channel, so it makes sense for them to be above and more in the
Unless they
section.
gifted you this
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. Unless
Oh, man.
see, I get like as like a bigger streamer or like as a streamer in general, like my name's more out there, so people gift me subs too sometimes, and they just pop up in that section. But it's not
Yeah.
that big of a deal to me because I don't get that many gifted. Please don't gift me more subs. I don't get that many gifted subs, so it's not like that big of a deal. But like whenever I see, I'm like, who the hell is this? Like I've never
Story of
seen
my
this person.
life.
I personally don't know if I like it or not because, like I said, you can be forced gifted subs now. And I've been gifted a lot of subs. So when I was looking for people, like my friends to host, right? I usually host friends. I just see a bunch of them. I'm like,
Who are
Dude,
these?
what
Yeah.
the fuck are these emotes, dude? Like, what are they doing?
and then I look below on my follow channel.
Yeah.
So I wish I could kind of like swap them
Same.
at least.
Yes.
Yeah, if you can swap them, I'd be down. But like,
That would be very nice.
kind of frustrating that like I see some random person I'm sub to, but I have no idea who they are. Yeah.
Wow, you poor thing.
Right? No, it's so true.
I'm
It
an
is
avid
a.
Twitch user,
It is
right? Okay.
Hold on.
Life must be so hard for you, Fed.
I actually hate you.
Sorry, I was trying to imitate his laugh.
It definitely is like a first world problem and probably one that
Oh, yeah,
only
totally.
we really have.
I don't really-
We have too many gifted subs.
India, it doesn't really matter.
But I do want to bring up another point. Mo won't even hear this.
Okay, what's their?
Was that him laughing?
No, someone's watching the stream somewhere.
Oh my god. We just reheard the laugh. That was
Yeah.
frightening. But I tried to imagine it from a normal viewer's perspective, which it might be nice. Let's say there's up to like 3 or 4 channels, right? So they have those 3 or 4 and then all the other channels that they're following. which is cool and all. But I feel like I'm so accustomed to only looking at the top left and never below it, right?
Yeah.
So I imagine these people are like almost entirely being funneled to the channels that they're subscribed to. And then I think back from a streamer's point of view, that makes me want to sell out for subs more. And I don't like that direction at all.
I mean,
Sup the
aren't we
Pokemon.
already trying to sell out more
I don't think
with
so.
Prime?
My entire 5 years on Twitch,
Jeez.
I have always been the biggest, like, I always push for please follow the channel. It's free. It helps me, helps you. You know, maybe you'll come back easier, aka more viewers, better for me, but you don't have to pay a single penny. Free entertainment, have a great time. And if you want to support me that much more, subscribe. Love you guys so much. But now it feels like if they do push this change through and it like has an effect on how many people are going where, it feels so bad because like, oh, I just spent all this time like begging for followers, and maybe
It's
at some
pointless.
point that just becomes obsolete because everybody, I only go to the top left. And I have missed so many streams from people that I'm following that I actually want to watch because I just don't look below.
Talk about your sub to, goddamn.
Gifted subs, you don't want to know. Like so many.
I got like 3. I thought I had a problem.
I probably have like at least 30.
Holy.
No, like probably more.
Make sure to gift her more subs. Don't gift her any to @Yassuo, by the way. Just don't like.
Give me a sub to my own channel.
LilyPichu. Oh, sorry. Go for it.
Oh, no, it's okay.
I'm very lucky to have people gifting subs, and it's very flattering and it's cute to think that like they would want my name to pop up on another stream. I'm totally fine with that, and I don't even care about like checking below. I'm thinking about it from like a grander point of view. Is this a change that will push people to want to sell out because it actually gives you an advantage with like the Twitch algorithm?
No, I think it's clear as day, of course. And then not only that, like Twitch, obviously, like this is a good change for Twitch themselves because they, more money.
Money.
I mean, it's.
I
not-
hate that
it's
though.
from a
It feels
business-
so YouTube-y, you
eh,
know? You keep hearing that like
Is there an option to like
I don't know.
disable it or switch it or anything? I mean, even that would be great.
I think
Yeah.
if they added an option
Yeah,
like
I mean,
don't put
that's
gifted
great.
subs there.
imagine then you're gonna be like, can you follow me? By the way, can you uncheck this box or maybe check this box, or it's gonna be the new version of like hit the bell or something.
Hey, if it means better Twitch parties, because the last couple have been goddamn. No
Wait,
bueno.
what?
I'm just saying
No,
Twitch.
the Twitch parties are
Hey,
nice.
I had a good time at the last one.
Yeah.
I had a good time,
¿Por
but
qué
the other
no
ones I
bueno?
didn't. The other
Okay,
ones
we
were
got a
all
good
so
time for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I'm talking about my job, Fed, and you're talking about
I'm just
Twitch
saying.
parties.
I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
Like,
Yeah, but Twitch parties usually are struggling out here. They had like some 80s themed party. Like, what is that? I wasn't in the 80s. I was barely in the goddamn 90s. They had like some like Elvis. I don't even know what was going on. I was like, what the hell's this?
Barely in the goddamn 90s.
Yeah, the shit was bad.
Literal shut.
wait, aren't you 2000? When were you born?
I'm a 90s kid. Don't
Okay.
you dare disrespect
99.
me.
Wait, you're
99.
99? Barely. Holy shit.
Barely a 90s kid.
Uh,
Yeah, really, what do you guys think? Does it bother you much? Is it just like, it's not that big of a deal now, but if they keep making changes in that direction, then it'll bother you? Or what?
What, the gifted subs?
Oh, wait, I don't know if you heard, but I was
I heard
saying
everything.
how the algorithm now favors channels you're subscribed to, which
Oh,
can
yeah,
push
'cause it's on top,
streamers
yeah.
to be like, oh, please subscribe. Don't just follow me. Please subscribe.
I think Twitch definitely wants that, obviously, because it's more money in general. But like for me, I don't like that personally because I never push anyone to
Same.
sub. Like only times I ever sell out Prime is when I'm like making fun of like Ninja, for example. Or it's like a troll. Like it's not like making fun of him, but it's like don't hit that, smash that button. You know what I mean? It's like just trolling or whatever. But like I'll only meme it pretty much for the most part. So for me, like I don't like that. But what can I do about it besides complain? I'm too lazy for
We
that.
can talk about it.
I think for smaller channels, especially, it'll help. It'll
Oh.
help them focus more on like the obviously you make some good money from subscriptions, but I think for smaller channels, it'll help them focus more on like sub to my channel instead of following or follow, but like please, they'll focus more on like pushing the subscribe.
I actually don't think that's good at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's way
Yeah, I don't think
harder
it's good at
to
all, but I'm
sell a
just saying-
subscription for small channels than big channels.
Yeah, no, and I agree completely.
So
But at least
is it good or bad for small channels? Is it bad?
I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's definitely putting them in that position where like, okay, I gotta push for
I gotta
subs.
up my game.
Yeah, but I don't know.
That's so rough. Thoughts, Lily?
Change it back.
Change it back.
I think I actually spoke to them about this and I recommended, I was like, I think it would be nice if you guys did something to maybe draw people's eye to sub channels without taking away something that like following channels already has. So for example, if like you have all your following channels, but then you have like a little star beside the ones that you're sub to, so like those pop out a bit more, but they're still all in the same directory.
That's a nice
They're all in
compromise.
the
I like
same.
that idea.
Yeah, they're all in the same order, etc.
Mm.
So we'll see. I just don't want it to be something that's like, yeah, we're gonna give you this option, but obviously no one's gonna freaking turn it on unless you
Yeah.
tell them to. Or if they're like, yeah, we're gonna keep it the way that they've changed it now, sub channels following, but you can add an extra like notification or bell or this. Oh my god, if this turns into the YouTube bell shit, I'm gonna.
Oh, I hate the YouTube bell thing. Just makes
oh my
no
god,
sense.
no.
I like
Dude,
that
it's
star
so-
idea though. That's a nice
Aw.
way to incorporate it. Poki's so smart.
Thanks, Mommy, I love you. Oh, sorry. Okay. Anyways, speaking of YouTube, they had a similar recent thing where they did an experiment where instead of like having your thumbnail with like 0.3% of their users, instead of having your thumbnail, they did an auto-generated thumbnail from the video.
Why?
Does that make sense?
For Twitch, sorry.
It doesn't
For
make sense,
YouTube.
but I get it. I know.
You get what I mean,
Oh
right?
yeah.
So they were just like testing out how it would affect people clicking through and
Wait, so
stuff,
they
right?
replace your thumbnail, the
Yeah,
one
with
that
just a-
you
That
made.
you put with an
Why
auto-generated
does
one
YouTube
from your video.
include features that no one asked for? I don't understand.
I'm sorry. When
Did
was this
anyone
change
ask
made?
for?
Wait,
Is it like-
this is
It was
ludicrous.
like a
What
week
is
ago.
this?
What the fuck?
Not
Wait,
even a couple days.
How do I not know
Yeah.
about this? Wait, this is.
I mean, it was just 0.3% users, which is like 5 million users.
Oh.
But
I
it wasn't
mean,
with everyone. It wasn't
okay.
with everyone. Okay, that's why. But a lot of people were complaining about this, which made me think like, should we expect Twitch to tell us about changes like this? Because I didn't really realize this changed for a while, and when I did, it was like, well, they're not 100% sure on it, but like they're experimenting with it, but it feels like it's just already implemented. And in my opinion, I feel like at least when it comes to their creators, platforms should be communicating these type of things, and not only after they do it, but ideally before they do it, so we can give feedback on them.
I don't. Dude, that idea is just kind of weird to me.
I don't mind the auto-generated thumbnails if like a video doesn't have a thumbnail. But if I draw all
Well, I
my
mean-
thumbnails, I custom make it if mine were
I
like
pay
replaced.
for my thumbnails. That's
Yeah, videos-
I'd
money
be
right there.
very,
Yeah.
very, very
feel like-
disappointed.
Our videos already have auto-generated thumbnails.
They
Like,
Yeah,
do,
they give you
they
like
do.
3
That
options.
people
problem,
can pick.
But there's,
the
like,
problem for me
screenshots.
is
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, if I'm paying money for this really good thumbnail, and then you're just gonna yoink it and like, use your own auto-generated thumbnail, like, come on, bro. Like, but I would like, dude, similar to the Twitch sub thing, I like a feature where I can just turn that off. Like, I don't want it. But I mean, there's also I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. There's also a scenario where, let's say my video isn't doing well, and like, you can turn on the change thumbnail button, and like over time it'll change your thumbnail. You know how sometimes like I've seen this in
Oh,
the past. I've seen this in the past where like, and I know Save Me does this, and I used to do it too. I changed my thumbnails from old videos on Dom's channel just so people could see and be like, I've never seen this video before, and then they watch it again.
Wait,
That's how we get them, boys.
what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's how we get
actually
'em.
it helps a lot to go back and change past videos.
You guys are sellouts. Holy
I
shit.
hate. I mean, hey, it's another 10K views. I'm just saying that's
What?
like
That's
$20
too much
and
work.
it stacks up.
That's kind of
Actually, I feel like the only way people would like this, or personally I'd be okay with it, is if it could like somehow it had some type of AI that could run all these tests really quick with like a small population of your viewers, figure out what the best thumbnail is that
I like
generates
that.
the most clicks, and then uses that.
Yeah, see which one like you
Maybe.
scroll
If it could
past
But-
or whatever.
throw it in with your thumbnail too, that
Right?
would be
Yeah.
fucking like next level.
But they would need to explain that that's the goal behind the change. Otherwise, when we see this issue, it's just like you're just taking away something that I worked really hard on, which sucks.
I think that'd be
actually like that idea though,
drawing thumbnails.
because that would
is
just
one of the most fun parts for me for
and
making
now we're
videos.
just taking you away.
You're about to cry.
I'm really good at that. Like,
But that would just make like my job easier, at least long term. Because I love changing thumbnails down the road. It helps a little bit here and there. And if you could just turn on a feature that makes it automatic, then that'd be sick. But yeah.
Anything else you guys want to say about that topic?
mm,
Should
like
they always
YouTube.
be telling us when they change stuff, or do you guys like not really care?
I
We just
think
want to see what they
they
implement.
should.
I mean, I think it's okay if it's like
Say
a small, like, very small, like what they're doing now. I mean, I don't really know
Twitch or YouTube?
like what kind of
Either.
what kind of impact they're making.
Maybe if it's like small hot fix, like bug fixes, you know. I
Oh,
don't
that's
care about
fine.
that, but like,
No.
you
Things
know,
that affect the
updates like
creator,
that,
yeah.
of course, I would want to be informed about it for sure.
Doesn't Twitch like give monthly patch notes about like changes that were made? At least I get an email about that. That's like this
Kind
was
of, but
changed
they
this
don't.
month.
They don't include everything. I
'Cause-
definitely didn't see this change. Like we all noticed it
Because
ourselves, right? You
I
didn't
didn't-
hear
I
about
didn't-
it.
I feel
anywhere.
like we live in a world where like if we make like if I was YouTube or Twitch, if we make announcements about something that may or may not work, there's gonna be people that are gonna come bitch about it no matter what. If we can just throw it in there and see how it works and everyone loves it instead of like having it be 50-50.
How often does everybody love a feature?
I don't know.
Maybe like we just remember the ones that we dislike more, but I'm genuinely wondering.
I remember the old YouTube.
I've seen your old YouTube.
Yeah, he showed me one of your songs the other day.
Oh my god, can we not talk
Is it
about
the
this?
can we?
Can we
just
not
kidding.
talk
No,
about?
what the?
No.
No, I told you not to bring that up. I
No.
specifically.
You can't trust.
Wait,
Mo.
you showed him that?
You
No,
can't
I didn't
trust
show
Fed.
you
Fed, I trusted you. I'm just fucking with you. It has like a million
Oh,
views.
okay.
It's like really popular.
All
You're
right.
fucked up.
But
Yeah, a little bit.
but it was a cute song. No, back then I was thinking like this has a really catchy melody. It fits my voice. I'm gonna cover it. A million views later.
1.5 million.
Oh fuck. Well, all right. It's on my internet. What's the permanent record now, right?
Yeah.
I'm not. It's just there. I accept it. But I remember the old YouTube. You could. It was more like a profile page. I remember with more designing options. It's not just that banner. And then I remember every time YouTube got rid of something to personalize it, people would complain. But here we all are still using YouTube. So
Yeah.
IGTV is out.
what's that?
Instagram came out with something that people believe is like out there to rival YouTube,
Oh,
because it's long form content. However, instead of mostly it being vertical, it's
it's horizontal.
horizontal, it's vertical.
Vertical.
Yeah, so all the videos are more or less like either you have to somehow edit it into being vertical or you just like shoot it on your phone.
Can you edit videos though? Like,
So can you
You
upload
can do
videos
edit and
on
then you
it?
upload them. Yeah.
So you upload vertical videos then,
Correct.
or I
Yes.
don't understand. Oh.
It's like a whole YouTube, but for Instagram, and it's not on Instagram. It's on its own app. But you can
Oh,
go to
it
an Instagram page, and then
Yeah,
I think you
I
like click a button
noticed.
and it pops out
I
to
saw,
the
watch
other
this
app.
TV from Pokemon. I'm like, what the heck
Yeah.
is this? Like, what is this new feature?
is it web browser friendly like PC? Because I know Instagram on PC is terrible.
Oh,
like,
I have no idea.
absolutely
I think it's
terrible.
only mobile. I
Yeah,
think it's
then
only mobile.
I think I
see
need
how
good.
far that goes.
Especially since it's vertical. Like, how would you watch a vertical video on your
Any more
computer?
video sharing platform, I welcome it because I don't
Same.
think one thing should
my God.
have a
And the
monopoly.
Same,
Dude, the thing
same.
about IGTV, it reminds me a lot of like old school Facebook. Doing old school Facebook, you'd click on a video and it'd autoplay like a video right after, and then you're on this like rabbit hole of videos.
Forever.
And then I think what IGTV is gonna end up doing is like in between their videos, they're gonna have ads, and like that's just money.
Would you guys, if you had heard that like the ad rates on IGTV were too good, would you start uploading them?
I'd hella start uploading
Yeah,
immediately.
of course.
Really?
Yeah, I'll try it out. What's the harm in trying it, right?
They
even
need
if,
to
even
do
if the
that.
ad rates weren't that good, like Instagram is a pretty
It's
big
huge.
platform.
Yeah.
It's a huge platform right now, especially for content creators. So it's something to definitely like look into.
I don't know. Vertical seems weird, like especially for like gaming.
Well,
like,
if it's
how-
on your phone, dude.
I guess you just flip
I
it.
actually asked
No,
them
I mean,
about
it's
that
only
when
on
I
your
went
phone.
there.
Like you wouldn't watch it on like. Can you watch IGTV on your computer?
Yeah, but am I gonna upload vertical League of Legends videos on my? On
Right, you would have to
You-
figure out
you
something else to
can,
do at the
but
very
there'd be
least.
black bars if you want it to like look.
Maybe
Yeah.
top
Cute.
half league, bottom half.
You
Hey,
could,
can
you
you
would
like-
like
I
write
don't
stuff
know.
just like they did on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There'd be like text on the top, text on the bottom.
Actually, people made a lot of money off Facebook. Like the
Yeah.
top Facebook pages.
Facebook streaming.
Oh yeah.
What are you talking about?
It's
They just
about
like
to
the
be the
platform.
same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
Facebook's
sure.
just a good platform.
Yes,
That's why
I
everyone swapped over.
completely agree. Yes.
All right, so for the last little bit, I am submoding it so we can actually read. But we'll just take some like random questions for the chat from the chat.
Ooh, Okay, Poki, stepping up your
Hiker.
game.
Woo! So feel free to ask us anything.
AMA. Or AUA.
AUA?
Ask us anything.
Ah,
Yeah.
true. People are just happy it's sub mode. Like that's all they need. Yeah.
I don't see
Poggers?
a
Teases a
Poggers.
future offline TV
soon
vids.
TM. Just say soon TM.
Hey, Soshi.
Wasn't there one soon?
That's the tease.
What's your ideal car? I'm just
I don't
reading.
know anything about cars.
Me neither.
I really like
I like limes.
Limes?
That's not a car.
Limes and birds. Those are nice.
Birds are really cool.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
talking about scooter. What's your ideal car? I really like scooters.
That's cute.
No, they're nice. I don't like.
I like Fed's.
He really is the kid of the family.
Fed's boosted board is pretty cool
Oh,
too. I
it's
tried it
so
for the
fast.
first time the other day. It's pretty
Yeah.
nice. I might get one.
Will Mo
It's
join
expensive.
offline TV?
No, I plan. I'm
Um,
leaving in a week and a half ish. I plan.
Would you ever join offline TV?
Before staying here, I was definitely considering it, like it was something.
And then-
But oh yeah, this sounds bad. But like after staying here, like I think I personally kind of like want my own place. Like I feel like I'd be more comfortable in my own space. Like I like collaborating with people, but I feel like while I was here, I didn't collaborate enough to like warrant living with people. Like I feel like for the most part, I was just like
But
jacking
it's
off and not
because
doing
you was
shit.
masters. Just saying.
I don't know, but currently no.
Makes sense. Wait till he stops, like dating girls, and he'll be single. Come running back. Anyways.
Dude, I just figured out Attack on Titans was released like 4 years apart from each other, like season 1
Yes.
to 2. Jesus, I'm so sorry for you guys. Waiting
Did
that
you
long.
finish season 2
No,
already?
I'm watching it
Mo,
right now.
what's one thing that's made you laugh uncontrollably? I think animals make him happy, and that's
They make
it.
me. They don't make me laugh though. They make me happy. What made me laugh a lot? Maybe the Toast go to India when Toast told me to go back
What
to
happened?
India.
Like, what was the
I don't know.
context of that
He's
again?
like, yeah, right now I have to like wait to get my visa. It's gonna take like a month or whatever. And then after that, I like Mo was staying in my room. I can't just go and be like, Mo, go back to India. Like that was pretty funny. And then also that tweet today, like, I really, the Mo tweet was so funny. Like,
I really want to
I
know whether
died.
that was serious or not.
no, there's no way. I just
I
can't
think
believe
it could be. Straight up, I think it could be.
Mo's a funny guy. I don't think so.
Oh,
I'm the
Steve-
better Mo though.
I didn't read Steven's message. My last ban was 6 months ago, by the way.
Oh really?
6
Okay, then 30
months?
days is fucked up.
Yeah, I didn't
me.
know that.
Then was
This
the
isn't an escalation,
the thing-
hateful speech. It was an instant 30-day ban. Had nothing to do with prior bans.
what
Sorry.
was
Get
that?
banned for the
Sorry,
incident?
hospital?
Steven.
Didn't he get banned for the hospital thing recently?
Yeah, what was that?
Was that
incident?
6
just-
months ago?
There's no way that was 6 months.
Was
ago,
that 6
it?
months
Or
ago?
it might
I
have
thought
been
was-
just
I
a
thought it was long time
warning.
ago.
Let me see.
Ask
No, he
him.
got banned for that, for sure.
Ask
It
him.
was more than 90 days ago,
Hold
100%.
up, up,
It was before we moved in here.
Oh, it isn't serious. He said in a comment that he was joking.
Oh wow, it
Ah.
was January.
Huh.
Interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
Where's the mafia content?
Soon TM.
OMW.
Maybe 1 sec. Maybe 6 months ago.
We
Whip-
have a lot of stuff in the pipeline. Like,
It kind of sucks that people can't see that.
but no,
Let's
it's
go.
been in the pipeline for
And I understand-
weeks.
The
and
well is dry. No, the well is
No,
just like
it's-
stuffed, and there's like,
We just had to get.
like you just can't.
How do you fucking open this shit? How do you open it?
No, it's like you guys just see like the stone on the side. Like if you just like peek over, there's like stuff in there. It's just a
But
little
it's
stuck.
like we had to fix some things beforehand
Little baboon.
that I can't say.
When is the Toronto meetup? Man, I want us to travel soon.
We are.
It's the summer.
Wait,
Beach.
Wait.
I didn't say anything.
We're not traveling. What are you
Oh
talking
my
about?
God, Fed.
Fed, what the
didn't
hell are
say
you talking
anything.
about?
Fed, like, okay, no meme. I know he leaks everything, but we actually don't have anything confirmed
We
for travel at
don't.
all.
Like you're
Like, I hate you so
you're
much.
debating your viewers.
He's like sort of leaking, but not really.
Yeah.
We're always trying to plan stuff, okay?
And it's
He
that-
just assumes everything's
it
happening.
doesn't mean it's
though.
set in stone.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah.
get your hopes up.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I like. Yeah, never mind.
Can you talk about L9? What is L9?
It's all nine.
What's
It's like
L9?
a toxic league thing.
Isn't L9?
It's like a group of toxic
C9,
players. And, like,
L9?
no,
Is
no,
it-
no.
What happened?
What is it?
No, it's just like a group of like toxic players on EUS. Like they made like a clan called L9. That's pretty much it. Nothing
Someone
serious
asked
about
if we are considering filming Dungeons and Dragons again. I'd be down.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been trying to like I'd totally be down. I think it'd be really fun. But last time, I think we're a little jaded because we spent an
It was a
entire
long
day on this,
time.
and the footage went bye-bye.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, it was,
Oh
it was
my
a long
gosh.
shoot. Yeah.
But I think it'd be really good content.
Offline TV beach stream when? That's a good stream. You guys should do that.
I was
Bikini
thinking
Give me,
that,
Fed.
give,
but
give me
yeah.
give me like 3 months and I'll
You said that 3
That'll
months
be-
in
ago.
like 3 more
You'll be
months.
beach ready.
Wait, what?
You'll be beach ready.
So
or
give me half a year.
Yeah. Holy shit.
What do you guys think of Twitch constricting people to only stream on Twitch, like through the contract?
I mean,
Makes sense.
makes sense
Yeah.
for a business, right?
Mhm.
Why would you want to encourage your streamers to stream on rivaling platforms? So
It sucks for the creator, and there are actually a lot of live streaming platforms that have either like reached out to me or that I'd be interested in trying, but like I just can't.
Imagine.
I think what bothers me the most is I wish they would just restrict like a certain type of live streaming. Like I can only live stream gaming, that would be okay. But if I could do like Instagram lives or like live stream
Yeah.
just
Instagram
chatting on
lives?
other stuff.
You know,
I've done Instagram Live.
There's
I
I've
don't
done
care.
it in the past, but I think they changed the contract so you can't like anything.
there's a clause in your Twitch contract I actually found out that says like you have to like the first time a viewer see like your content, it has to be on Twitch if it's gaming. Like you can't release like your hour-long or 2-hour-long like recorded.
I don't think
Nah,
they
I
would
do that to
enforce
YouTube. There's
that.
no way.
They wouldn't enforce that, but it exists.
If they want to,
Yeah.
they could,
Which is
yeah.
interesting.
Wow, that's scary.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. All I'm saying is I know my Twitch partners, my account managers. Just saying. I told them I was with Fed at E3. I was like, ban me again, see what happens.
Holy shit.
I know one guy who streams on YouTube every Friday, but every other day streams on Twitch. He's probably not partnered then, or at least not like
His contract
Yeah.
highly
isn't like
yeah.
I think what's kind of stupid is like if you get banned from Twitch, like for example Destiny, like he just got banned for 30 days.
That he can't
stream on YouTube.
you-
Like I know he said he's like I'm gonna try to find out.
I
if
think it would
can.
just like cancel your whole contract and you would lose all your
That would
subscriptions.
suck so
Oh my
much,
God, that'd be the
especially if that's
worst.
like your main source of income.
Mhm.
30 days, that's a lot.
It's like if you're gonna let
He's a
someone make
dad.
videos or do whatever else.
Dude, after being Destiny, I was like, oh, he's such a good dad, or he looks like such a
He
good
is.
dad.
I think he is. Just gotta, do that edgy
Have you guys
Yeah.
persona.
have you guys heard of the YouTube striking Linus Tech Tips for a video saying they were live on Twitch?
Wait,
Yes.
I heard of that too.
There was, I think, an issue where Twitch. No, I actually
No.
heard about the YouTube side of things.
No, yeah, it was basically like
Were
a
they,
channel.
like-
I'm pretty sure they made a YouTube video, like whatever. It's like, hey, we're gonna be live on Twitch, and yeah, that wasn't like basically that
Yeah.
wasn't
Oh,
live.
I
And so
saw about
YouTube
that.
had to come out and say like you cannot upload something that strictly leads you to another website.
Mhm.
So like you can't upload like I was actually gonna do that for a long time, but now they don't allow it. I was gonna like live stream on YouTube, literally just linking people to my stream on Twitch.
Not,
But you can't do that.
I know like a lot of RuneScape YouTubers that like basically make like a 10-second video. It's like live on Twitch,
Yeah,
live on Twitch,
yeah.
live on Twitch.
It
Twitch
helps your
live-
numbers so much.
Yeah, like and just like boost. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Like, do they just put like text?
Yeah,
Or,
just
like,
on the screen or just like a 10-second video. Like, hey guys, I'm gonna be live on Twitch for a few hours. Come tune in,
I
and then
think
link in the description.
Logan Paul did that, right, or something like that.
I'm sure plenty of people have done it, but they like just now for the first time, I'm guessing, strike like a channel for doing that.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not okay. But actually, if you guys want to keep looking at other questions, I'm going to look up details on that because I remember seeing a post about
Who's
it.
going to AX?
Oh, I'm going to AnimeCon, ladies.
Anime Expo.
Anime
God.
Expo.
AnimeCon. I'll be there.
I will be there too.
I'll be cosplaying too.
Really? What are you?
No.
Oh my god.
Only
I'm
time
gonna, I'm gonna
yeah,
cosplay
ever.
N.A. Rudo or
No, you
Yeah,
need
please,
to cosplay
Fed-
Attack on
that's it.
Titans.
what's that? What do you call them? A scout?
Scout.
Yeah, I'm gonna cosplay a scout.
Get one of those cloaks on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Oh, actually
Can we
did.
all?
I actually did.
Wait, really?
I bought it.
Oh,
No, you
nice.
didn't.
So you have to get yours.
No, you
Wait,
didn't.
what?
You're
Are you
trolling.
serious? I'll actually
He's
buy
not
one.
serious. He always does this.
Oh my god. No. See, now he's gonna prove you wrong, Mo.
I hope he does.
Anyways, info. This guy who works for YouTube
Then
said...
why didn't you get me one too? We could have matched.
Okay, you want me to get you one? Fine, I'll get you one. Goddamn.
Go on, Poki.
He said that you can have a video that has audio and video leading you elsewhere, but you can't just have one that has just text and a URL linking elsewhere, because that can be
Oh.
considered as spam.
I see.
I think it kind of makes sense both ways. Even like the YouTube thing, like,
I
hey guys,
think
live
it's
here,
just
live here,
the
live here,
same.
live here, live here. Like, I don't know if it should be disallowed, but I kind of understand the like YouTube's point of view. Like,
Yeah.
it's like you're not providing any content. Like, I understand, like, if it started YouTube, like, hey, I'm going to be live on Twitch, by the way, and then, like, 10 minutes of actual content, like,
Yeah.
an actual video. But if you're just, like, literally just promoting another site straight up with nothing else, like, I can see why they wouldn't want that.
Honestly, YouTube's so big, so I mean, it's interesting that they'd like bat an eye about that.
Of course, though, because they want their live streaming to grow bigger, so they have to do things that push towards that.
That's
which
actually a
is
good point.
not like.
I actually completely forgot they have a live platform. Holy shit!
Don't worry, I'm happy to remind you.
YouTube gaming. Oh my god.
Oh, did you guys hear about the KSI versus Logan Paul boxing match?
What's KSI?
KSI is a very popular YouTuber.
Logan! Yeah! Hypers!
It looks like you're,
What, Jack now?
This sounds relevant to my
which makes
interests.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
match.
so KSI is like a popular YouTuber. I think he got popular off of like FIFA videos. And he did this thing a while ago. I remember I think we like talked about it on like the first Poki podcast or something. And he basically live streamed a boxing match against another YouTuber. Boy, did they make money. So many viewers, sold out arena. Yeah.
Oh my
Yo,
Can I
god.
just like
yo,
mud
Mo-
wrestle?
Mo and I
Yeah,
actually were gonna
Oh,
have
yeah,
a
we were gonna
Or
do
like
that.
we can wrestle
And
in
Fed
Jello.
pussied
How
out.
about that, Lily?
I pussy.
Chocolate
I got
pudding.
the gloves, dude. Where are your gloves at?
So we can
Actually
just
love
eat
chocolate
it.
pudding. Yeah, exactly.
Oh
We'll
my
smear it
God,
all over
yes.
each other.
What are you guys talking
Sorry,
about?
what the
Huh?
fuck are you guys saying?
Content.
Y'all sus
Oh.
as hell. Say that again. Same time we said that.
I'm sorry. I got really excited. Go on.
But yeah, now he's gonna be fighting another dude, Logan Paul. Another dude.
I actually. Oh my
That's
god.
gonna be so many viewers, so much money.
Yeah, they had like 1 million
Oh.
live
Yo,
YouTube
Mo,
viewers.
You want
last
to do
time.
that?
Huh?
You want to do that today
I'm-
for our
what?
stream
I'm
content?
sorry.
Sure,
the more I
let's
think
get a
about
boxing
it,
ring.
A
Okay,
Pokemon
okay.
versus LilyPichu boxing match would be
Ima-
so cool.
Do you wanna
And
just
you
do
take
it?
bets and
Let's
stuff.
just do it.
Can we actually? I'm actually down
I'm
to
down.
take boxing
That'd be
lessons
funny.
for this. I could.
Or we
Yeah,
can
a
wear
female
those like
bracket
big
and the-
inflatable costumes.
Oh my god. That'd actually be funny. I wear my dino cosplay,
Oh, that'd be cute.
the blow up one.
Oh, sorry. I got excited. Like.
Oh, but yeah, who do you guys think is gonna win? I thought like KSI, because he won the last one. He seems like he actually practiced for that stuff. But apparently Logan like used to box or something.
I'm going to say Logan Paul because I know who he is.
Yeah, I don't really follow boxing, let alone boxing YouTube version. So
We
Logan looks pretty jacked, so I'm gonna go with Logan. Yeah.
Mo, place your
Oh
bet.
my god, Mimi's so cute.
I go with KSI because he's a brother.
Ayy. Do you guys think it's a smart idea or stupid idea?
What, the
Like the
fight?
whole-
Boxing match live
Yeah,
stream?
Go for it. It's
You're
publicity.
gonna
It's
make
fun.
a lot of
like,
money, a
yeah.
lot of publicity.
Dude, fights are like so meta
It's
right
like a
now.
win-win-win-win-win-win
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah.
Think we should-
Even like the fights with like Mayweather and like Pacquiao and like all those huge people. I don't watch boxing at all, but like it's hype, you know? It's
Oh my
hype.
god,
I
I want to
agree.
fight you.
Can we
Let's
clip
fight.
that and add that to the abuse LilyPichu folder?
Not accepting any more files already full.
4 gigs.
Anywho, I think that'll be all for now. I am pooped. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Check
yeah.
out offlinetv.gg/merch for some nice merch
We're
and maybe
getting-
some new merch.
So-
Oh,
so-
no,
soon,
no,
TM.
maybe not.
2, 3, 4 weeks. We'll see.
Do you guys want to do any shout outs? Please say whatever you want. Even if it's just like, hi, mom, just say whatever you want.
Love you, mama. Twitch.tv/Yassuo. YASSUO.
Please feed the. Never mind.
Feed me. I'm struggling. Please.
Ben?
It is Mark Z's birthday today, so happy birthday, Mark.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Everybody go to the Mark Z on Twitter and wish him a happy birthday from Offline TV.
That's about it for me. But thanks for having me.
Support Steven and other platforms, please.
Man, I really wanted to do that
F's
while
in
we were
the chat
talking
for
about that,
Steven.
and then I was like, I can't link his Twitter. Like,
Oh yeah, that's
What
true.
else?
What are we gonna link?
is it destiny.gg? Is that his website?
Yeah, his site is Destiny.
Destiny.gg. Please support Destiny during this month.
Yeah.
He like actually has a child, so yeah.
Is he just? Can you just contact him through Instagram? Like, how do you talk to this man?
Discord.
Discord.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
right? With,
Discord's
with the lack
nice.
of Twitter, it's like.
Jesus. Can't contact him on Twitter. Can't talk to him on Twitch. Jesus.
How
Alright.
many more platforms? He's just
Nothing.
crossing it off the list. What's next? Instagram?
Aw. Yeah, F in the chat. Pay your respects, friends. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the follows, for the subs, for the follows. I'm not even like, you're gonna get to a point where you don't even say thanks for the follows because they won't matter. Anyways,
bad.
thanks for the subscriptions. Yes, thanks for donating. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, also, they're all going to a market. A
yeah,
night.
Night
Oh,
market. You're not going?
no, you're not.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Why you looking so cute there, huh?
Do you want to stream it?
Huh, Lily? What do you?
No, stream it.
Lily, what are you
If
looking
if
so cute
If
for?
you'll
Huh?
come, you should stream it.
Lily, why do you
No,
look
no,
so
I
cute if you're not
if
going
you're not
out
coming,
right now,
then
huh?
I don't want to go.
Lily,
No, no, no.
why-
Why?
No, because I want you
Don't
to
do
come.
that.
Yeah.
Just stream it.
No, I want you to come.
No, you
So you have to
No.
stream it now.
I'll go for food.
Most the only sensible person.
All right, bye guys.
Bye, guys.
But check out the stream when they do it.